Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, everyone.
That was the
Well, you
longest pause.
And you had a slight static, so it sounded like you came out of a fog of electricity.
Nah.
Hello, everyone.
It's
Nah.
me, Mr. Static, here for Pride Month.
Hello, everybody. Happy Pride. We are gonna play some Yu-Gi-Oh today. Some 5Ds, some 5DARPS.
We do that, I've heard.
It's actually funny. This is more 5DARPS than the last 5DARPS we did. You know that?
Oh yeah, I've heard it's the second one.
Because the first 5DARPS campaign we didn't make sense. This 5DARPS campaign, it is 5 Duel Academy RP.
We've finally done it.
We're back in Duel Academy. We did it.
We're back. I mean, we're not even in Duel Academy, but whatever.
I mean, we could be.
I thought
We could be.
The first group, we were 5 dual anarchists.
Thought it was 5 dual assholes.
It's true.
Oh,
I
no.
don't think we're all assholes, but I think we would all burn like the fucking satellite flag.
The satellite flag? I thought we raised that shit.
I thought you guys were homies. Thought you guys own that now.
We like the satellite. That's why we don't want it.
We
to
like
be
it
governed.
now.
We don't want it to be governed, so we have to burn that flag to show a new era.
Parallel Entertainment gave $10. It says, we managed to call or sell a couple of dual terminal pachinko to a place called Pyramid, and I want to support my gambling boy, Gregor Inspiration. I don't know why I couldn't read that, but I did eventually. It got through. We've done it.
Thank you. Please don't start trying to destroy my penis again.
No. I think everybody, they just want to help you. They just want to give you more. Oops. No, they just want to give you more. I would never throw them into your penis. Why would I do that? Unless somebody gave me money to do so.
No, don't do that. I'm gonna continue building my penis, and you're not gonna throw shit at it.
I would never crash I'm not gonna finish that. So hello everybody. We're gonna be playing some Yu-Gi-Oh. We're gonna jump into the room. Hiya.
You would never break a dick for money, would you?
I might, depending on what it's attached to. We'll see. We are jumping in to some stuff here at the casino. Whenever we had things happen last time, there were a couple of interesting things go down. It has been several sessions since we've made our way here where we just have the one boyo, Gregor. But a lot of things got sort of resolved last time. I'm gonna ask who wants to tell us what happened last time. Because I don't know which one of your turns it is.
I'm on deck, I know I am.
Go on, mental awareness, boys. Start talking.
Previously on 5DARPS, we continued from the upstairs area as Adriel was dragged downstairs by the Chthonian Knights. Meanwhile, up here, it was left with the names are so much effort. What's her name again? It's not Jasmine. Gregor and
You talking about? You mean Jacqueline?
Jacqueline.
Yeah.
Names are words. It was left with Gregor, Jacqueline, Succubus, Knight, and Fake Otto. The four of them have a conversation where Fake Otto gains much more greater awareness of himself. And Succubus Knight explains that slowly but surely that he eventually might be able to be free. And so there's actually a chance for him to possibly leave, since that was mentioned at one point. As for Gregor and Jacqueline, the four of them exchange information, which is basically like, hey, there's some people on this floor that you could try and talk to, you could try and look for information, etc., etc. They eventually go their separate ways, and while that occurs, they go down the hall. They go down the hall because a certain someone, mainly Jacqueline, isn't ready for the amount of debauchery that goes on this floor due to the fact that they, you know, they felt not pressure, they felt attraction to the younger magics. And so they interrupted someone in a, you know, jacuzzi shower who was having a fun good time, and it was revealed to be misjudged Panther Warrior, you know, naked Panther Warrior, the man who doesn't wear a towel because he doesn't wear a towel. So
Why would he?
Yeah, why would he? He knows what he's working with. You know? Anyway, so they all went inside. They spoke with Miss Judge, and she was basically like, hey, so listen, I'm not that bad. I like people having their freedoms and stuff. So if you could just like maybe kill my husband, maybe like do something where he's like kind of out the picture. And then could you kill my ex-wife? You know, she has 3 eyes in the forest. You know, if you could just get rid of her too, like.
I was about to be like, they never called them husband, but then you're like ex-wife as well. I'm like, oh, okay, you're just being a bit, you're just doing a bit.
Yeah, it's a bit. You know, if you could just off the both of them, like, you know, I don't care how you do it. I just need them kind of out the picture because, hey, I need people just to do things, be able to go where they want. Because this is not progressive at all, you know? I like people to have their freedoms, even though I am forcing this man to, you know, sit under me. And he's like, Anyway, so they spoke, and Gregor was like, you know, I kind of agree with that. People should be allowed to come and go as they please. So they spoke for a bit, and then they eventually agreed. So they left. Gregor knows what he needs to do. Kill the ex-wife, kill the husband, you know, thumbs up. Easy plan, easy plan. AKA just duel him. Just duel him. He'll be fine. So they leave. Just win, exactly. Draw the out, etc., etc. Meanwhile, Adriel makes his way downstairs, meets up with Adira. They speak for a bit and exchange some information. Adriel and Adira both head back upstairs eventually after Adira explains that, hey, she's kind of lost some coins, so she's gonna speak to the manager. And Adriel is like, yeah, sure, we can head upstairs. I've made a decent amount of money anyway, so I'm doing good. He makes his way across the hallway, eventually coming back to the group. They explain what they have learned together, and they kind of go, okay, that's good information. Then a shadow rider was peeping part of the conversation. He's like, oh, my rider's here. By the way, while he was downstairs, he noticed that people went through a door, including one guy who looked suspiciously like someone who would get possessed by darkness or run a cult, either or.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what
Anyway, he walks in, you know, with regular humans, and the regular humans take their spots on the casinos. Upstairs, again, we go back to this scene. He's like, oh, my rider's here. You see, you can just kind of leave and come back for the casino. So, you know, if you ever need an out, Gregor, I'm your guy, because your friend Adriel paid me a lot, and I don't like owing people. By the way, I was banging a bunny girl anyway, so my life is pretty great.
Hey, dude, nice lay.
It's hard to be in a bad mood in the casino whenever you're not indebted to the casino.
Like, technically, I made money from banging a bunny girl, considering you gave me a payout. So this day is great for me.
Man, I thought you weren't supposed to slam into the slot machines. Ayo.
Ayo.
Oh my god.
Yeah, anyway, he went downstairs and he was just like, hey, just give me a shot. I might be here today, tomorrow as well. So just, you got stuff to do. I don't like owing favors. I'll get you out, my guy. Don't worry. You gotta be careful with all the spiritual stuff. And you know I'll be back because, you know, there are more bunny girls and I got more money. Hey, yo, time to check into the slots. So anyway, meanwhile, Adria went to, you know, Mr. Judge, and she was like, hey, boss man, you didn't explain the terms of my contract, and I'm just saying, if you unlimited everything for me, I could make a pretty good amount of money. And he was like, I bet. And then he was like, only stipulation is no using the pole. Then he went to a room where there's a pole, so I guess he's practicing his pole dancing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You got that Omni-Man booty. So with that information done, Adira and girl from Raw, who Adira said you won't name yourself until we get all of this done and outside of the casino. Thumbs up.
You can't name yourself until Aaron gets you art.
Yeah, basically. The art's in progress. I've been so busy.
I know. Don't worry about it. I'm playing around.
They make their way to the back of the room after getting some extra additional information. And our favorite Shadowcaster, Charmcaster girl is here. I forgot her name, but she's here.
The Summoner of the Black Forest.
Summoner of the Black Forest, and she's like, "Hey, Adira, are you working currently? Because man, I would like to tap that." And Adira was like, "I'm working, but you have money, right?" And she was like, "About that." And Adira was like, "Well, I have to leave." "Come on, Adira, after work." Aw. But basically, if she can get Gregor to agree to give parts of his summoning power, she can have money. So that is slightly what Adira is doing, as well as finding someone who can just, give her around, I believe, 200 gold. So, that's her quest line. She makes her way downstairs. Meanwhile, the others, they eventually move together to the end of the room where they have a choice to either use the bathroom at the back, it's a choice, it's there. Touch the crystal-like object on the side, or, there's a lamp. Lamps are cool, I guess. But something in that room will be willing to help them. So, that's their choice. That's what they're doing. And downstairs, Adira was making her way through, and she saw a certain person with 3 eyes. Anyway, we chilling. Also, with Adriel, just before he went back up, he went through the rooms and he moved a pot, found this flower. This flower's a parasite. He almost fused with it. He might have become a flower man. And he's like, "No, that's pretty bad. And no, bad flower. No stealing my soul. No fusing."
Aw, man.
Oh, dang it.
Oh
Man. Flower no fusing. Oh man.
Let's go gambling.
So yeah, now they're here together with Flower Friend, who I feel like has a name. I'm just gonna call him.
If you look on the card
There
of
we
the
go.
day, it's right there. Black Forest. Black Forest Clover Wisp.
I gave him a name anyway.
Oh,
I
what's
call
it?
him Ben.
Oh, it's Ben the Black Forest Clover Wisp.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Because like any person named Ben, he's probably an uncle, which means he's gonna get shot, and that should send Andrea on a new quest with spider powers.
I wish.
Hey, you don't know, that might be your kind of event.
It could be your canon event. It could be
Yeah,
what
that's
happened.
everything.
Okay. Speaking of cards of the day, I think maybe we should throw up a new one that has never before been seen.
Oh,
And by never before been seen, I mean it's another one on the same level as the one that we had before Clover Wisp, which was the one that showed itself as Slaverman, otherwise known as Darkness Zealot, from the same set as Darkness Zealot.
I hope it's fucking Slenderman again.
We have Darkness Phantom Killer.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Slaverman
Look, see it,
2, but dead.
Perfect. I have several of these. I have a lot of these now. But wanted to show them off. And look at him reaching out for that flower. That's always going to be there. I don't know why. I don't know when the flower got added, but it's always there now. Same with the Fuda.
I mean,
one of those realities of life.
he is a bony guy.
He is a bony guy. He's pretty good.
This
They
is
call him a
this is a crazy crazy monster.
Oh yeah, he real good.
They call him Silly
4
Pete.
star. Can gain more attack by sending by having zombie or darkness monsters in the graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Just as a note, though, whenever he does finally come out, he will be, of course, that.
That makes sense.
The world's
Oh.
tiniest limited.
I sure thought he would be like a forbidden because that's a big.
I
Old
can't make
boss
it bigger. I
monster.
can't remember how.
The world's tiniest limited.
I don't know how to make it bigger.
Look, the world's tiniest L.
I'll give you the world's
Time
tiniest
for me to
cell.
take the world's tiniest cell.
Hold on. Is it? Aha! Perfect.
Did it?
But yes, it will be limited by the time it comes out and in actual cards. But yes, nice job, good job. We'll go ahead and give. First off, before we give you your rewards for that, what is it today?
Was what today?
What is her name today?
Adira.
Adira. Okay. It's either Adira or Adria, so we have to decide.
Switch.
Here are your 3 women inspirations.
Let's go.
Nice. Much appreciated. But yes, you were told, Gregor, during the last thing, that if you make your way into the room at the end of the hall, which turns out to be their room, that you would be able to find something inside of said room to aid you. Inside of said room, you found the large bed, you found Big Jim, and you found potentially magic lamp. Now, I would like to go onto Discord and share screens with you guys so that you guys can see the main room once again, because there are potentially other things in the room if you guys want to check it out. Who knows? There is room. There is the lamp doing its little smoky thing. People on the chat can see the little smoky things as well. Look at it go. Over on the left of the screen above where all of our reactives are. I would like to know if we are starting off with Gregor, as well as Endriel and Jacqueline. You guys would step your way into this room. You guys would see immediately all of those things: the bed, the big pile of money in gem, and the lamp. What do you guys want to do inside this room?
Can I cry?
You could.
You can cry
I'm
anytime
not
you
going
want,
to,
Jackie.
but thanks for giving me permission.
Yeah. No
You
problem.
know, it's all about if you want to, Jackie. You don't have to tell me first of all.
Gregor, may I cry?
You can cry if you want. Right now, we're supposed to be looking for something or someone to aid, or perhaps. I mean, I see a lamp. See a lot of money. I'm not gonna make any comment on that. For my own mental health. See a bed.
Probably the money.
I mean, I guess that might help for the situation of that paying, right? Because that's what we're doing.
Whenever you're looking at the money, you do find note that they said that something in here would be something that would aid you. The money could be considered many somethings. It's up to you how you want to interpret that. But you're decently sure they would have been like, or you can take all of the money, all of my money if you'd like instead. It's up to you how you want to interpret it. They might be perfectly fine with you taking all their money.
God's saying it to me out loud.
You know, they might be fine with you taking all their money. That's probably fine.
It's probably not fine. I don't need her to get on my shit 5 seconds after meeting her. I saw her tits. Anything else could happen these days.
Anything can happen. Anything.
Yeah, anything.
Anything.
So
The two of you are there as well, Jacqueline and Endriel. You are there as well. If you'd like to throw in your 2 cents.
You got 3 seconds to throw in your 2 cents before you start getting my coin out and flipping it till something happens.
Shit, I threw 3.
What?
I said,
So-
shit, I threw 3.
She said there was something in here that was going to help you, like a person.
Yeah, I mean that's what she
or-
said.
Hello, is anybody in here?
Let me try something.
I mean, may as well call out and see if somebody is in here first off before grabbing something at random.
I mean, this wouldn't work, right? I mean, it's a cliche, but if it does, I've always wanted to do this. Start serving the lamp.
Again, I gave everyone an option coming into this because otherwise we would have just had Gregor go right into it. I'm giving you guys a chance to discuss it, not immediately act. Again, otherwise Gregor would have just flipped a coin before.
You're holding that thing of a sense of longing over there.
Well, instead, she will look at it. Do you want to use the lamp?
I mean, what am I gonna use the lamp for? I mean, the place is already pretty decently well lit, besides all the bisexual lighting.
It does have very good bisexual lighting, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I mean, it could be a magic lamp.
Yes, it would be. Why would you just keep a genie in a casino? Doesn't make any sense.
It could potentially be a magic lamp as a bunch of multicolored rainbow smoke is coming out of it.
That's not
Maybe
magic.
it's a
that's
gay lamp.
not-
You ever thought about that? It's Pride Month. Keep up.
The lamp's a good option. There are genies. I don't know if they're in this part of the world. I can't specifically recall if the genies are in the Black Forest or not.
Probably pretty sure they're not. You could hazard a guess that they're not usually found in forests at any given time. All right, it seems discussion is over.
You're like, go on. Are you gonna say anything else? Okay.
Seems
I mean,
everybody's
I-
discussion is over. Nah.
I mean, I don't know, man.
Well, you guys have fun. I'm going to the bed. Good night, everyone.
Wait, you don't want to rub the lamp?
You can rub a lamp. I mean, you kind of look like you want to rub a lamp, but really, really bad. You've been kind of getting at that sense of longing.
But I shouldn't. But I want to. But I shouldn't.
You know, you've been wanting to like deal with your freaky arm thing. Maybe touching a lamp will make you feel better.
You're right, rub lamp.
As you approach the lamp, you do find, stepping close to it, Jacqueline. You reach your hand out for the lamp. You are not able to touch it. Your hand goes straight through the lamp.
It seems to be an illusion.
Guess the lamp's not real or your hand's freaky. Hold on, let me check.
Could be either.
What are you doing, Gregor?
I'm gonna try grabbing it. Let's see if it's an issue of her hand's fucked up.
You reach toward the lamp. As you do, you take it into your hand.
Oh no, this is pretty solid.
My hand's fucked up, as you said.
I mean, alright, let's try it. Over here, Henry, come on. Can you touch it?
What?
Andriel,
Okay.
do you want to try to touch the lamp?
I guess he will make the attempt of touching the lamp.
Your hands go right through.
See? Weird. I don't know what kind of great insight you want from me. It's a magic lamp, and it seems like only you can touch it.
Well, I was hoping you'd say something. Then you know what, Jackie? See, you're not all fucked up, but I suppose this is good too.
I thought that was implied.
No,
Well, I
my
mean,
hand's
what are you
already
just you
fucked.
just rub these, right?
What was that?
You just rub these, right? It's like in the movies.
Probably, yeah.
All right, let's give it the
Rub.
good old Academy try.
All right. You want to just try to rub the lamp?
Yeah.
Gregor, as you bring the lamp to yourself, you bring it into your hands. You do find that the lamp itself gives off a slight amount of heat about it, potentially from whatever kind of smoke is billowing out from it or anything like that. You do find picking it up, bringing it up to yourself, rubbing it. Nothing seems to happen immediately. Whenever you rub the lamp, the only thing that seems to go down is that the smoke stops.
I think I broke the lamp, guys.
No. This is part of the process. Just wait.
Part of the process.
I
So,
mean, try
is
rubbing
it
it
cooking
again.
in there?
They say their entrances are either elegant, flamboyant, or could be anything, even terrifying. Let us watch.
What are we watching exactly?
Just to be sure, you should probably rub it a second time in case it's just an on and off thing.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll just turn it off and on again. All right, give me a minute.
You go to rub the lamp again. You note that rubbing the lamp again does not make the smoke come back out.
Yeah, no, I think I broke it for real.
The three
I'm
of
gonna get in
you,
trouble for this, right?
the three of you staring at this lamp. Is there anything else you guys want to do, like in this area?
I guess, since the lamp seems like a dead end at this very moment, his eyes will obviously drift over to the money and the giant jewel in the center of it. Is this a particular kind of jewel, or
The big old diamond.
a big old fucking diamond? Okay, fuck me.
No,
I
no,
don't know shit.
I'm just saying, it's a big old diamond. You don't have to.
Yeah, I'm
You
gonna
don't
be
like
honest with you,
diamonds?
I think I broke the lamp. I don't really know. I mean, I guess I can turn it on again, right? You just need to like get a flame or something. I don't really have an expertise in lampology.
Well, you find if you look on the same place that has the lamp, there is another dish off to the other side of the table, that same table.
Oh shit, the weed holder.
There is, in fact, a secondary candle.
You find that it seems to be some kind of a spouted holder. It has some liquid inside of it. You note that liquid seems to be some kind of oil. The spout itself seems to look as if it is large enough to potentially pour inside of a lamp.
Ooh, okay, all right. I'm understanding lampology now. Oh, it's everything I never got to learn. So we gotta grab this fin, and then I take it to this fin and I pour it in, like this.
You want to try to refill the lamp?
Yeah.
And it is a lamp. It has to have some kind of something inside of it to light, right? Yeah.
Probably. I don't know.
Yeah. As you pour,
I've never...
Hmm?
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I've never used a magic lamp. Is this proper? Are you going to...
Oh, me neither.
It also
We had electricity back home.
it could also just be a lamp. It might not be magical.
But you see the money and the jewel, and it has to be a magic lamp, and that's a trap for us to.
I mean, if it don't work, at least we relight it again and leave it there. We don't have to talk about the fact that we waste like half of her oil.
You pour the oil back into the lamp. How much ever you want to pour in?
I don't know how much oil. I'm gonna just keep pouring until it stops me.
You keep pouring until it stops you. A lot of oil goes into this lamp. More oil than you believe the lamp can hold.
Oh, okay.
You eventually empty the oil into the lamp.
All right. I've successfully refilled it.
Maybe rub it now.
I mean, the oil is in, right? I just have to find a way to light it, right?
The,
And then
oil,
we're back
the
to
oil,
square zero.
the
That's
oil
ideal.
is now in. You could potentially try many different things. Going to try to light it, you could definitely do such a thing if you'd like.
Just to check, is this a torch?
That thing right there.
Yeah.
Let's see on the thing. That is a harp, actually.
Oh.
That is a large standing harp. It has some kind of a bird or fish adorned on the top of it, like a mermaid.
Well, there's candles behind it. You could see a flame of.
Yeah, you can use the candles back there.
Hey, do you play?
Play what?
You know, the harp.
Not really. No, I'm not really like an instrument guy.
Me neither.
So,
What about
Greg,
you?
You know, good talk.
So, Gregor, what did she specifically tell you?
Well, she said there's something in here that can help us. At the very least, I can light this thing and leave it where it was. That way, I'm not just sitting here holding like an empty lamp full of oil.
You could definitely
Which
make your
is
way
an
over to.
oxymoron.
You could definitely go over and grab one of the candles on the candelabra over here.
Yeah, let's go do that.
You make your way over. As you go to get some of the get the flame from one of the candles, you find that upon getting the flame, you see that some of the candles themselves, once you approach it with the full lamp, begin to start spewing off some of that very same multicolored smoke.
Oh god, the gay smoke.
The gay smoke begins to move more and more around the area there.
Ah, all right. This is some kind of like a rainbow smoke propagator, I guess.
Want it to be magic.
I mean, it's magic.
Well, yeah, but
We don't have rainbow smoke propagators at home, I'll tell you that much.
I want to see a genie or just something.
It would be weird for one of those to be in a casino but when you think of their magic, you would cheat pretty
Actually,
easily.
I think a lamp would be perfect in the casino as a potential prize, and there are also rulings that can be done with the djinn or genie, or it's not too far-fetched.
Well, this looks like a lamp. I don't know what to do with the bisexual lamp right now. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna put this down for a bit. Let's try looking around a little bit more.
Were you going to light it?
Oh, was it not lit?
No, I was, as I mentioned, when you got closer, the different candles began to spew with that same rainbow smoke. The lamp wasn't, the candles were.
Oh, okay. I thought I just didn't light it. It just randomly made other things do smoke, gay smoke, and I'm like, oh, okay, I guess.
No. When you approached the candles with the lamp, it seemed as if the candles themselves begin to start letting the same rainbow-like smoke out from them.
Then yeah, let's light it. Let's go.
You light the lamp, as you do. Trying to find them. Give me one momo.
Seems I've only really succeeded in making these flames bisexual. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, that's a good thing. You did it.
You know what? You're right.
For some reason I can't find it. I might just have to grab it from the other thing I have. Oh fuck! Just get out of the thing. Ah! The tokens keep falling inside of boxes. I need to clean this back here.
Is that going well?
It's going great. It's going wonderful. Shut up! I'm
Clean
playing.
up your workspace.
My workspace is fine. I don't ask you about your workspace. You don't ask me about my workspace.
I constantly do. Kind of part of this whole thing.
I don't ask you about your workspace.
You should, actually. It'd be nice if you ask sometimes about it.
Well, your workspace is a little bit not safe for work with all the penises around.
Yeah.
all your penis towers around, you know?
What's wrong with my penis?
I'm just saying, it's not.
That's where you took it from me.
I might have taken it from you, yes. But
That's what the dick is for.
that's all I got. Yes, I found them. Okay. I was looking for them throughout the entirety of a large folder that was not the one they were in, and then they decided to be in a different folder, so I'm very happy. I need one more. They were both there. I know they were. There they are. You find, as you move your way around and you grab one of the candles to light the lamp itself, the lamp begins to explode in that same kind of smoke, that same rainbow-like smoke going all around the room.
Oh shit, oh shit.
Exploding outwards from not only the candles in front of you, but the oil from the lamp.
Oh shit, oh fuck.
Here we
Endriel,
go.
Jacqueline. The two of you disappear.
Goodbye. Oh, come on. I could do a better one. There we go.
Gregor, the room you are in completely disperses. There is no Jacqueline. There is no Endriel. There is no little clover guy. There is no vast amounts of money. I know, sad. There is no gigantic diamond. I know, sad. All that remains are the fumes around you and the lamp in your hand. Eventually, coming from the fumes inside of the lamp, you feel weight come into the lamp itself. You hold on to it with one hand until you can't any longer. It feels like the weight of a person is coming from that same small lamp. But you can't seem to let go. I would like you to give me a roll. Go ahead and roll me for your strength, please.
For me to become a man. I don't think it's time for me to become a man, actually.
You drop down to the ground as the weight of an entire person gets focused onto your single wrist that you're holding the lamp with. As you do, you feel the oil begin to fall out from the lamp. You hear, "I wouldn't let that happen if I were you. Pick it back up."
Okay, got it.
Roll me another strength.
Okay, here we go. Alright, come on. It's time for me to become a man, but this time not fail. Slightly better.
An 11. Roll me one more time,
Okie dokie.
because the fleeting you have. Another 11.
The future refused to change.
Gregor, you grab onto it with your other hand, but you are unable to lift it up. You do stop a lot of the oil from leaking out, but you almost feel a second large amount of weight appear inside of the lamp. You can't let go now with either hand. I need you to roll me one more time for strength to see if you can somehow pick yourself up. You have two
Okay,
fleetings.
let's try. Is there like a group in here? What the fuck? Let's
Yep. 14.
It was like an entire genie indie band in here.
You had two fleetings. 3 fleetings.
Oh, okay.
Oh no,
Oh,
you have
okay.
two fleetings and 1 new hero token. But that will do
I can
nothing
give
for
you-
you because you don't have anything in your strength.
Okay, then I got an that one and then a free.
With a 14. You wrench yourself as much as you can up. But unfortunately, as one of the weights leave, you fall forward and you tip as the oil in front of you completely falls from the lamp. Gregor,
Yeah.
is there anything you would like to think to do to stop the oil from completely leaving this lamp? What would you do in this situation? How would you get it back in, or how would you stop it?
I have the only idea that would come to him at this moment, which is I have a hand, there is a hole. It's not a good idea, but it's the first idea.
Gregor, Gregor,
Yeah.
you have 1 HP.
Yeah.
And you're gonna cup your hand over the fiery hole.
I'm sorry that in my moment of me breaking my arms, I can't think of a more strategic
No.
solution to this quandary.
I just want to make sure you know what we're about to roll for.
I understand completely.
Okay, I will let this happen, but you will have to roll me resilience and see if you lose the last HP you have.
It's really funny if I just immediately pass out and then it just like cuts back to the other group.
And it's a 2, Gregor. And it's a 2, Gregor. Do you want to re-roll?
No.
You don't.
Why wouldn't you reroll?
Gregor.
You have 2.
You cup your hand over the top. As you do, you find that you are able to stop the oil from leaking out. However, you see a large burn go across not only your hand, but your arm in front of you, leaving behind a shining burn of multicolored, just a shiny, oily, multicolored burn down from your hand, down your arm. For a moment, you sort of feel that same feeling you had gotten when you were outside. That strange, almost restraining feeling you had in your arm, if you remember, whenever you were using your power.
Yeah.
You feel that burn happen for a minute, but because of your sacrifice, you do see 2 figures in front of you. You see, coming out from the lamp, 2 figures, seemingly connecting with their wispy tails to the lamp in your hands. As you notice them, you feel that your eyes are going a little blurry. They look down towards you, one of them in a concerned way, the other in a amused way, as the smoke around you swirls about. The last thing you see, for unfortunately passing out, Gregor,
Yeah.
is the 2 of them swirling around you and sort of grabbing at you at the same time. The 2 of them looking as if they are going in for a hug at you from both sides. Maybe they're picking you up.
I don't think my legs are gonna die, baby.
Maybe they're doing something else. Who's to say? I don't think we need Dungeon Alchemist anymore, so we're just gonna end that off real quick. Endriel and Jacqueline. As you guys were talking and like trying to figure out different things about smoke and genies and whatever, all the candles erupted into smoke. So did Gregor, and Gregor disappeared.
Why though?
Jacqueline, are you there?
Jacqueline.
Lily? Lily don't give a fuck. Lily don't give a fuck that you're gone.
Doesn't give a shit. She's like, finally. I hated that little Mexican.
We don't know where, if we don't know where Lily is, let's skip Buck over toward somebody else real quick then. We'll come back to this in a minute as this happened in front of both of you. We're gonna go to Adira.
I am Adira.
Adira,
Yep.
you had noticed a multi-eyed person making their way off into the zone over through here, I believe. As you step your way into the eatery, you do note as you look about, because I believe you were looking for them, there is a girl with purple hair inside of here, seemingly speaking with a Chthonian soldier and a bunny lady, not looking like they're having the greatest of times. The multi-eyed person is making their way to the end of the hall, making their way out, and not a lot else is here. You do find that the one before that you were eating with before is still sitting in the area he was in. Seemingly at this point he has gained some popularity. A couple of other people have joined him and are eating with him since they learned that he can literally get them anything without having to go in, without himself going into debt at all. But as most things here seem rather upbeat, rather ready, rather nice. I'd like to know, what do you want to do first upon stepping into this area?
How uncomfortable does purple angry lady look?
I would say less uncomfortable and more angry.
Okay.
They look as if whatever kind of thing is happening around them, they are just not here for. Their arms are crossed. They're looking just absolutely done with whatever's happening. The Chthonian soldier in front is like slamming a drink onto the table and laughing. The bunny lady is laughing with them, just sort of like talking over toward them, probably, you know, doing their job. But again, the lady who is sitting there does not seem into it in the slightest.
Okay, so I can do this and do it well or fumble hard. Both are really fun options. And Adria will make her way over, like, just very casually.
You still have your bunny outfit on, correct? And you have
Yes,
the raw lady still holding your golden things.
Yes.
I'd like to imagine that while she's holding them, they are much bigger than what like she's usually had to tote around. So there's just like a tired look on her face for a bit. She's like, no, it's fine. Let's just not go upstairs again.
I like to imagine she's just dragging them at this point, or just kicking the shield along.
She would never do that. They're not hers. You make your way about and around.
Ah, there you are. It seems you are ready for your appointment. And she'll give a wink to be like, I'm trying to help you out.
You walk over and you try to wink at a lady. As you do, I'd like you to roll me a +4, please.
Yeah, it's negotiation. This works. I'll add smash, correct?
I'm gonna say no with this one.
You know, that's fair. You know?
With this one in particular, I'm gonna say no.
Yeah. It's hard mode. It's hard mode.
Yeah, this one's hard mode.
Add battle smash.
But this one in particular, I'm gonna say no.
Okay, I'm kidding. I'll pop a hero.
It's good.
Okay. And time to roll. Let's use the method. What we got? 17, and then I need to roll the hero. Cool. What does that do?
That's gonna double your roll, or
Cool.
your bonus to your roll. So that is a
8 +
25.
17.
You look at them. As you give them a wink, you first notice that they give you a dark look in return, as if they are just at this point done with people coming over toward their table. They do look at you though, however. They see the wink, they look to the person in front of them, and then I said you have to speak to the dragon. Oh, that's so funny. Yes. My appointment. They do not. They just get up and they look to you. Well,
I shall lead you the way. We're heading back upstairs.
You walk back in this direction. As you do, you see the raw lady. You go by, they're like, and they turn back around.
This time. I'll pick up the stuff this time. She needs a stamina.
The three of you turn to start going toward the stairs. You do find that you don't make it to the stairs. As soon as you see them step out, they stop and they look towards you.
Well, seems like you needed to get out of that conversation. Looked like you were going to blow a gasket.
And what conversation did you see there?
One that is filled with, I would say, boredom, and one that can cause more frustration, anger. It's one that doesn't connect, correct?
I can deal with boredom. Boredom is no problem to me. That was not boredom.
And what would you describe it as?
I would describe it as you just saved a life.
And it wasn't
if that's
mine.
the case, I shall use this wisely. Do you have money?
Money?
And we can call it even.
So you walking up to me and dragging me
wouldn't help
away
you
from
either way.
someone is going to cost me just like everything in this place?
Oh no, if you don't start to pay, you can just leave. Though I feel like you are someone who doesn't like leaving the debts unpaid. You are a warrior after all.
You are someone who works here, talking of debts and payment at every turn.
Incorrect. I am temporary. I took on a debt so I could help my friend over here. She'll point to the raw girl.
Hi.
You see, it is a very complicated situation. Honestly, I feel this place is not as fun as people say. I've not gambled once.
Well, I do not have any of that coin that you're looking for. I too am in debt to this place.
Whoa, how much?
I don't think you need to worry about that. I have people getting me out of it.
People who look like you?
Yes, 2 of them.
Okay, one of them already lost most of our money.
What do you fucking mean?
Just spent it on me.
Don't worry, I already set back your goal easily, by the way.
Yeah, didn't even try.
I don't remember seeing you whenever I was working here. How are you indebted if you're indebted that much? You know? They look over toward the raw girl, look back to you. Why are you traveling around with a human anyway?
Yeah, she's fun.
Oh, okay then, alright, that's fine.
She's fun, and you should be willing to listen to her out. But you have a debt problem. I have a debt problem. Now we can just work on the active solution, correct?
Like I said, my sisters are supposed to be getting me out of this problem. Once
your
they make a
sisters is
few of
kind
those coins, I'll be able to leave again, and most likely they'll follow after me again.
One of your sisters is currently being banned for gambling, I believe. They were being taken away by other bunny ladies.
They did
The other one
what now?
spent a lot of her money. A lot. Like, a disproportionate amount, a lot.
Okay.
Now, you've been in this casino for a while, correct?
A little
Observing.
while.
Which means you know who has higher pockets, correct?
I can make guesses.
Correct. Now, you see me in this outfit. I look great, don't I? I'll take the silence as a yes. Otherwise, you would have said no.
I didn't find it very couth to answer.
Cool on cool for either or. Point is, I know what I'm doing. We just need to find a sucker And I'll add my debt onto your debt. You can add your debt onto my debt because you found the person, and then we all go scot-free.
Why?
Simple.
You've already taken on the debts of one person. Are you that dumb?
Incorrect of stating that dumb. I am someone who values freedom most importantly, and have the freedom to make this choice. Whereas you guys are trapped in a sense.
I am
If I
not
can give back your
trapped.
freedom-
I'm only just being stopped from seeking out my own way of removing myself. The other two told me to wait out the night. If they can get me out of here by the end of the night, then most people in this place will live. If they don't... She shrugs.
It seems that you are very confident in your own strength.
Very much so. So you don't have to
No,
worry about me. I will handle myself. But you are correct. I don't like being indebted to anyone. So how about you forget it?
Forget it?
Well, you gave me information about my sisters, as well as you dragged me away from that conversation. How about you just forget you did those things and I'll do the same? No debt then, right? That
And,
doesn't seem
I-
very fair.
I am very much down in information at that point, am I not?
So what is it that you want then?
Again, just one big spender.
Big spender.
Someone who I could easily, well, show a good time.
If you're looking for people who can find some kind of reason to go about and do anything other than just gambling and the like, look for the humans. Most of the spirits in here don't give a fuck about you, the way you're dressed or anything like that. It's the humans that find it enticing, exotic. Unless you're stupid like my sisters, at which point they'll jump at anything that's walking about that happens to be a little bit attractive.
Understandable. By the way, if you do see bite marks on one of your sisters, those are mine. She'll walk off.
You say that as you go to walk off, you do find they attempt to try to grab your arm.
I'll let them.
I would like you to roll me a +4, please.
Died 2024, born 2024. Welcome back, Caitlin.
Uratu's a little bit angy a lot. They're a little angy. They're
She
angy.
angry a lot.
She angy a lot.
Why's she so angry?
That's just
It
how
is
she
so
is.
She's just an angry person.
She was born that way.
She needs someone that can help calm her down in these times of need.
Hey, it would be me if she
It's
had
her mental health awareness month.
See.
That's
19.
pretty fucking good. That's a pretty fucking good roll you just made. That's a really
Can I do
fucking
a-
good roll you just made.
That's a very nice roll you made.
Can I do one of those things where like she tries it, spin, push her
That's not
against
the
wall?
roll. That's not the roll you were doing.
Oh,
You weren't doing any kind of strength roll or any kind of thing like that. You were doing something to notice something.
Mhm.
As you mentioned bite marks on your sisters or anything like that, you look back expecting her to like try to fucking hip throw you or like stab you or something. You see them. There is a very much embarrassed look on their face as you mention bite marks. You see the look of just absolute shame and embarrassment across their face. You don't do that.
gears turning, big smile.
What?
Oh, don't worry. I won't tell anything. Don't worry.
Now, what are you thinking?
No, don't worry. I'm not thinking anything.
You're wrong, first off. Whatever it is, you're wrong.
Mm-hmm.
What are you thinking?
No, I'm not thinking anything.
Now I want you to roll me strength. Roll me a +6.
Ah, she likes fighting. I see.
That is not what
That
you
is
get
not
from
it.
this. You have a fleeting, however.
Okay. I'm like, oh, either she was there or she can feel what her sister feels.
She says sisters a lot, like quote
Yeah.
unquote sister, but that probably says that they're not actually.
Yeah.
Who's to say?
They're sexually assaulting my body in another realm.
Dude.
Is a 19 +6, that is a 25. They try to pull you to get back to them, just like that's not what it means. You are easily able to resist them.
Can I pull her closer?
Go ahead.
I mean, I can give you first-hand experience if you wanted that much.
Brute.
I mean, someone was enjoying it. You might enjoy it too. Consider how blushy you are. Very cute face.
So
What are
we
you even doing?
Oh, well, you gave me information. I was going to just walk off, but you know, your reaction. Now this is very cute.
It's not cute. It's weird.
I can let you go, but you shouldn't try and attack me.
You shouldn't talk about doing those kinds of things to
Well,
them.
it was just biting.
Stop it. They go to let you go. You do find that they do raise their hand up toward where their neck would be. You do remember that is one of the places that you did do a bite.
I see you and your sisters are, well, sisters, air quotes, very connected. And considering your blushing means you must have enjoyed it too.
Don't make me kill you.
Oh, don't threaten me with a good time.
You see them reach for their blade. However, due to the effects of working in this place, you find that even when they grab it and swing it towards you, they swing it very quickly, but it goes straight through you without doing any sort of damage to you. If you're indebted to this place, you actually can't harm anybody. This is hell. This is hell for.
Shoot up this place.
This is hell for her because the last place she was in, she also couldn't hurt anybody.
She's never gonna get over it. She's never gonna get to hurt anyone.
Poor woman.
Smart.
She got one chance, lost it, and now we're back at stage 0.
You see, just out of nowhere, a slash happens at much quicker than you would expect somebody to be able to swing a sword of that length. As it happens, though, going straight through both you and the raw girl, she goes,
You know, that is a very impressive swing, very good technique. Might have actually killed me. Which means which means your plan doesn't work out too well. Don't worry. If your sisters can't get you out of that, I might do a little helping.
I don't need
And
your help.
then, who said anything about help? I would like to fight you afterwards. You seem frustrated. I seem frustrated. I need a good battle.
I don't want anything to do with you.
Okay, I can ask your sister.
Another swing and a miss. As you swing and you miss, you do find that now that she knows that she can't get hurt by this person, the raw student steps forward and sort of looks up at her. Not to mention, you probably wouldn't have killed. She probably wouldn't have killed you anyway. From what I know, they only have 1,000 attack points.
What about
Swing.
the defense?
Swing, 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 swing.
Wait. What about her defense? What about her defense?
I'll roll for her. I'll roll and see if she knows. This card's a little beneath her, you see. She wouldn't know.
She wouldn't know.
A raw student using Iratu? Come on.
Obviously, this girl right here, she's the bratty sister of the sister.
She seems to, like, for a moment look toward where Iratu is, and then just sort of lean up towards you and whisper, "I don't want her to know, but it's 2,000."
Okay, we'll both pretend to smile and laughing like it's less.
Oh yeah. As
Good one.
As she smiles back, you give off a little laugh. Iratu just looks to the blade, looks to the two of you. "I'm done with this. I'm gonna make coins." As they start stomping away.
Oh, she is fun to tease.
Stomp, 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 stomp.
Well, we got the information. Humans like a good time. right?
Apparently.
Hmm,
Though,
I
to
wonder
be
if we
fair,
all
I mean, those
consider-
Chthonians were really into you too, but I guess they don't mean them because they don't really have a lot of money, huh?
Mm-hmm. Well, let's see who pelvis I can break.
Let's see.
She'll walk
Okay.
across. Let's see. Yeah, back into the dining hall. Let's see if can I roll to see who's looking at me most intensely when I walk back in there.
When it comes to what you would expect the humans to be, a lot of them at this point have made their ways over toward the gambling areas.
Okay.
A lot of them are attempting to make any sort of thing over in those sections. As you step through the area here again, there are a couple of humans about, but mostly as you look to them, they have sort of nervous looks on them, which means that most likely they lost.
Gotcha. Which means gamble table hovering.
You make your way back past the area here. You do note that looking over toward where some of the humans are, who seem to be watching the patronage over here. You're not sure if this guy's a human. He might be. You're not entirely sure. It doesn't seem like he's a spirit, but at the same time, who the fuck knows? There seems to be some kind of a lull in the performance right now. So there are about 3 humans around here. If you'd like to speak to them, maybe 2. Who knows what this guy is? There appears to be a human talking with the auto person from before over in the front. You're so
Let's see.
special.
Getting
I'm playing.
caressed and shit.
But other than that, you're not getting much other than that. You do see a little bit further off from where they are. There is some more over by where the baths are. There does appear to be at least one over by where the Chthonian soldiers are over there. It's up to you where you'd like to go. There's 3 groups in the front here you could potentially go to.
And then at the back, they're actually working, so it'll be less likely, correct?
Back there, where they're doing the gambling, they most likely have already put their coins down.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I am thinking, who would be smart? If you're watching a show, that means you probably rolled well.
Potentially.
There is Jane Holmes. Oh yeah, Jane Homestuck came with us.
Yeah, you notice that Jane Homestuck is over here. She gives you guys a little wave. You note that she appears to be serving people.
She's working.
She was never in debt here, but she does appear to be serving people.
Just like, fuck it, let's make someone in the side.
Yeah, you gotta make some side money.
Grind set.
There's that guy and these 3 people, I think, here as well. But they're just chilling in the baths, aren't they?
Over there. Yeah, they're just a bunch of people. It doesn't look like they're chilling in the baths. It looks like they're watching the baths.
Okay, which means they're probably working as well. You know what? This guy. Let's go with this guy. Too bad he's not this girl.
You start making, I mean, even when I say watching the baths, I mean they're doing essentially the same thing he's doing.
Okay, let's go to not Jane Homestuck first.
Okay. You make your way across the room. You pass by the people dancing in their things. You hear from over at Blackjack like, "Hey, you want to spin? Go on, you guys want to spin? Oh, you're working. Okay, never. Sorry." As you go by and as you see the people who are watching things going on in here, you do find what appears to be Shuri, the same girl that you have bitten before, seemingly at this point sitting in the section that seems to be the hottest part of the bath / pool area here. There appears to be some kind of a muscly elf girl inside of there as well, doing whatever her thing is. And one of the bunny ladies are in there, just seemingly splashing, having a good time. The Chthonian soldiers are just like uproariously like slamming their the desk like, yeah! They're just having a great time. They're just doing good. The other three, you do note there appears to be a strange feeling from the one here in the cloak, but you're pretty sure that's mostly just some kind of a item or some kind of something that he has on him. The eye that's upon the cloak does seem to be somewhat giving off a bit of a glow here. You guys know out of character that's because the rare hunters actually do have spiritual protection, which is really good in the spirit world.
For real.
Finally, the meta's coming on.
You find that the other two are mostly just standing off talking with each other, but you can make your way over to them if you wish.
Before I do, can I try and roll to do the Maybelline You're Worth It thing to see if I grab anyone's attention?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Roll me for a 4, please. +4.
Yeah, sure. I lost all my good dice. Can I add Smash to it?
Sure.
Yeah, that
I'm
is
just like,
the-
whatever at this point.
No, with this kind of roll, yeah, def.
That is the goal. Let's go.
I would tell you to take your shirt off, but you have more of like a toga going on.
18, a net toy.
Okay. As you're making your way through, you do find that going through the main hall here, catching the eye of several people do come to you. You hear passing, especially by the musical area, you hear a whistle coming from the one that's on the stage as you went by.
Yes.
Go get it, girl.
You find that when you pass by the two here, in the very center, it looks as if the orange hair boy is looking like he's trying to leave. However, they're being talked to by this person. This person does seem to turn and look to you as you go by. You're not sure if it's because of attraction or what, but he did seem to have noticed you at the very least. And again, when you get over toward here, you see that while the two Chthonian soldiers are still looking toward the baths, you do find that the rare hunter, as you went by, did seem to lift up a glass towards you.
Okay, we can use that. We'll make our way over.
You're gonna go to him?
Yeah.
You make your way over toward the rare hunter. He's like, "Hey, what's going on?" Not rare hunter, the shadow rider. My bad.
Not much.
Haven't
but it
seen you
seems-
around.
Oh, I am very new. I haven't
Sucks.
seen you around too.
That sucks.
Why
You're
does
new.
that-
I'm gonna be heading back soon.
Oh. It doesn't have to be too soon, does it?
It's got to be relatively. I promised a kid I'd help him back through if he found me. Though it doesn't have to be amazingly, I suppose. Like, he can wait.
True, and besides, I'm sure you could use a good time.
What kind of a time are we thinking?
A time where you might not be able to walk afterwards.
Damn. All right. That is not me. That's him.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, baby.
Well, I mean, you sure are no nonsense.
Nonsense gets very troublesome, I would say. And besides, I might not be here for a long time, but I can make sure it's a good time.
You see him look to you. You see him look toward the people over in the pool. He sort of like checks his dual disc real quick. He's like, "Yeah, I got time." I'd like to know what is there anything you'd like to bring up when it comes to this?
So are you pulverizing his pelvis or not?
Well, I'm more asking if you're wanting to bring up any kind of like payment price kind of thing here.
How about this? Every silver, well, you finish. Well, every time you finish, you pay a gold. How about that?
Oh my god.
Holy shit! You're just like talking and reloading.
And besides, how many people do you say you can have? How many people do you think can say they had a very, very good time with someone of my caliber in this outfit? It'll definitely be your money's worth.
Hey, I mean, here I thought I had my fill of bunnies, but I mean, never seen a bunny cat before.
Exactly. And I can do what bunnies can't.
I'm tired of prey. I want a predator.
So, does that sound like a deal?
I'm gonna have him roll one more time because there is also I almost had him say a thing that probably would have been out of character of him. So I'm gonna roll very quickly.
My God, what has this game become?
Disadvantage.
Okay. You see him look over toward the raw yellow student as he goes like, "You sure your friend ain't gonna Oh, you got a kid with you too?
Mm-hmm.
I met a different kid earlier.
Let me guess, in red?
Yeah.
Oh, good friend of ours.
Is that
Not in that way, by the way.
That one wanting to get out too?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Though she has some commitments beforehand.
Gotcha. Yeah, anyway, they're fine hanging out around here. They're not gonna get in trouble or anything.
Oh no, they should not get in trouble.
Good. Back into it. But yeah, I'm definitely a found ghost.
I'll just have to make sure she is in a much more safer room. Well, so that sounds like a deal.
Meet you upstairs.
Who said meet? She'll pick him up.
Oh god.
Oh damn.
You pick him up, he's just like, well damn, guess let's go.
Yeah, she'll start walking with him.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
Bye, Adira.
Find a very safe place to stay in. Maybe the lunchroom.
You're seeing a guy get dragged down for death by Snooze, so you're gonna call the cops or something.
He's just
By the
fucking.
way.
It's just that meme where like as Adira's going off, you just hear him. Death by snooze. Death by snooze. Death by snooze. I'm playing.
By the way, if you need to use the spear, it's thrust, jab, twist.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, it is.
You promised me and jab me?
Man, I can't believe it. Deer's about to get paid what Angel gave this guy to shut up about things.
And bonus. This man ain't walking.
Luckily, he's got a bike. You make your way to the top.
Shadow Riders really showing that they do in fact ride.
All right, so if you are going to do this, the first thing I will ask you is, do you really want to do this, or do you want to try to rob this man?
Actually do it. It's fine.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You could. I just want to make sure. I have it written down here. If any of you guys tried bringing anybody into a room, do you want to actually mess with them, or do you want to fucking rob them blind?
I mean, she's already doing it, but with an extra step.
Yeah.
So, oddly enough, I do not have a mechanic for how many times someone shoots off.
We'll make an estimate.
So I'm gonna have some rolls to be done here. You're gonna roll a d20. It's a straight
With
d20.
smash?
Straight d20 first.
Okay.
We'll do the smash one in a bit.
Okay. Let's use the method.
Because we're gonna determine
one.
a maximum that you're gonna be able to get from this person.
Okay. Let's go. Roll.
That's pretty fucking good. I'm gonna roll for them to see whether or not that would hit their limit. And then we'll continue.
Maybe you just fucking kill him.
He's going pretty strong. Roll me another d20.
Okay.
I just need to know what the limit is before I have you roll me for your thing there.
Yeah.
I need to know how much is the extent here. That's pretty fucking good as well. All right. All right. And one more time, please.
Mm-hmm. Big roll. Oh, that was
8.
almost a 20.
All right. And then he has to roll pretty high here. Okay. I feel like the most you can hope to get from him is probably around 30 to 40 coins.
Okay.
Which is a lot. He's a god.
Sex god!
I need you to roll me a +6 with smash.
Cool.
Outriders for nothing.
Yeah, it might just end in one go full 40. Let's go.
8 + 3. Okay.
Any inspo?
I don't see an inspo. You do have a heroism though.
Oh, heroism.
Do you want to use a heroism?
Yeah, we'll use a heroism.
Roll that heroism.
Let's go.
Nothing on the heroism. You did roll me 1 fleeting because Emerald did sneak it in.
Okay.
Did sneak it in, yeah.
That's pretty fucking good.
17 plus 3 plus the
Plus the 6.
what was it? 6.
It's
Oh, we're good.
26. I did not reach his limit. Roll me one more time.
Cool.
I feel like no matter what, this will reach it, but we'll see.
Not 20.
That's a natural fucking 20. I'm gonna roll for them one last time. I'm gonna see. Can this guy push through? Can he surpass his limits with that natural 20 you're giving him?
I believe in this man.
Is this quirked up white boy goated with the sauce?
Got some kind of sauce.
Hello.
That's a natural 1.
Joey Cash starts playing.
What was that?
Don't.
I think you kill him.
Cash starts playing.
You know what I'm gonna do for him?
Yeah.
There's a fleeting here that's for the cat bunny.
Mhm.
It says for the next one, but you're not rolling again.
Yeah.
Do you want him to have it?
You know what? Let him have it. You say you start playing again.
God. The best thing that this could do is nat 20 right
That's a
here.
2.
I mean, it's better than 1.
Yeah, it's better than
Quickly
1.
chat, share your energy with him.
2, you see. All right. He is not able to push beyond his limits.
Mm-hmm.
But you are able to push beyond yours. That is a natural 20 you gave me. Plus 3, plus 6. I will say all together, because of the natural 20, and only because of the natural 20, I will count that full 29 there. All in all, you're going to make 50 coins from this person. I'm gonna
Heck yeah.
give you these 50 coins.
Well, I
1,
didn't
2,
put my
3,
coins.
4,
I know
5.
I had some somewhere.
I don't know where they went.
All right, I put them here. I know where I put them. Because they were getting annoying to move. I'll just move them to my token so it's easier.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you go through and you completely drain this man of his money. I mean, obviously, that's of the money. Of the money.
And
that he
also
has.
off his penis, yeah, we know.
Congratulations.
Where did you put the coins as well, just in case?
They're over by your little face, over here on your
I feel like we should plan the Pokemon theme backwards, because I think you did the opposite of healing this man.
I healed something.
I think that he's going to have a fucked hip for the rest of his life.
Where's it at?
He, in fact, cannot walk now.
You did it.
Ah, good job. Can you? Are you? I think he's unconscious.
You see him, no helmet. Somehow the helmet got thrown off. Eyes wide open, staring at the ceiling. He's just like, no, I'm good. I'm good. I'll be. Yeah, I'm fine. I can move.
I think he's experiencing ego death.
I
Kidding.
I can move. I can if I needed to, I could.
Are you sure?
Oh yeah. I'm. You think this is the only time this has ever happened to me?
It's okay. It's okay. I would say you need to probably rest for the whole day. If you can, in a rush, probably 48 hours.
Okay. Hey,
You should begin feeling blood circulation again in like 2 hours.
hey, before you go.
Mhm.
So he like turns over. Heard spirits here could give out their cards.
I can't just do that to everyone.
Not everyone. Not everyone, but like, you know.
I mean, I need him to roll.
All right, what's he got to roll? What's he got to roll?
Just be a 15, my guy.
All right. If we're saying it's this, I'm gonna say it's gonna be negotiation for him. So he's gonna have a 3.
Just be a 15.
That
He
is a
did.
16.
He did.
You see him
Easy.
as he does. He digs in his pocket, looking for something, and then he's like, "Wait, that other guy, he gave me," and he pulls out another coin, another 10 coins, like 10 coins.
Oh, there you go. Here you go.
My God.
Inside, he's like, "Thanks, Andriel. You're a bro."
He looks into the sky, the little image of Andrew shows up, completely deadpan.
As you give him your card, he looks back to you. He's like, "If you ever, you were not kidding."
I really do. This is just another form of fighting. And I defeated you.
Well, with this, hopefully I can get some good wins back on my side. And if I'm ever in the neighborhood again, maybe we can hang out.
Oh, that should be fun. I do not know your name, human.
People call me Justin.
Oh, Justin. Well, I am a deer.
Well, Adira, let's see. We'll see if we can meet up some other time, or whatever.
She'll hope there's a fridge around, pass him my ice pack.
Yeah, thank you. Like I
You
said,
don't
I
need
can.
that.
Like I said, I can move.
just in case.
Tell your friend that I'll be trying to leave. I'll be trying to leave out of here with your other friend as soon as I can. Like I told him though, there is a limit for tonight. As soon as Shova goes to want to leave, we gotta go.
Understandable.
I'm not sure how this place is gonna act after we leave too. There's some strange talks going on in the other casino.
Well, knowing Gregor, he is probably planning his best way to leave. I have complete faith in it.
It's less that and more I told him that I would try to be back here tomorrow if I could.
Is it
There-
likely there won't be a tomorrow?
There'll be a tomorrow for me. I'm not sure exactly when that tomorrow will be for you guys.
Time. I assume it's the greatest enemy of all.
Just let's make sure those two kids know. If they want to get back in any semblance of time, probably need to go out tonight.
We should still have a bit of time.
Oh yeah,
the
they're not
workshop?
gonna leave without me, and I am not moving for a bit. I could if I wanted to.
Of course. You're very strong. You take care. I will keep that in mind. I'll make sure to tell my little friend Indra.
All right. Tell him I'll meet him around the front where the fountain is.
He'll make her way out. Oh, that was very easy.
You leave. You just see the camera stay back in here. He's just like, turn over toward the door, or like turn over toward the wall.
Okay. Well, altogether I have 100 coin.
You do.
Yeah. Now I need to find 2 more suckers. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then hopefully see our boy, because I don't know which room he's in. Hopefully see our boy and be like, hey, Justin, the man's pelvis I broke, says we gotta leave soon. Well, in the night.
Speaking of your boy, we'll go back to Jacqueline and Endriel real quick, because I believe I heard Lily say they were back.
Yeah, I'm back. Hello.
Hello. Jacqueline and Endriel, as I have mentioned before, as soon as Gregor made their way over toward where the candles were, a large amount of smoke, that same rainbow smoke, erupted out from not only the candles, but also the lamp itself after Gregor lit it. As soon as that happened and the smoke billowed out as quickly as it did everywhere, Gregor disappeared.
Gregor? Oh, shit.
He didn't get absorbed, did he?
It looked like he got erupted into strange flames at that point. It looked almost like he burnt away in smoke.
He almost looked like he burned away in smoke. He didn't scream or anything. But nothing's left.
He must have been teleported in a way, right? That's what happened. That has to be what happened.
There's no like ashes on the floor. Is there? Did you just see a man's get immolated so quickly that he couldn't even
Ash
scream?
inspection.
Doesn't seem to be any ashes. Maybe they were burnt away so bad that not even ashes remained.
The shreds, you say?
What's the protocol for this?
Jack, and I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what just happened. I didn't think that he'd be betrayed by her of all people.
Huh?
If you guys don't have anything you feel like you can do you want to look around for anybody? Do you want to try to figure anything out?
I'm going to go look around. Maybe we should split up and try and find something?
Right, I'll try to see if I can trace wherever the magic may have gone.
Out of character, I'm saying that because as I texted, you probably did see, I am sick, so.
Oh, okay. You wanna get out? You wanna get out of here?
As I said, I'm listening in. Maybe the sickness will just go away. It's a stomach sick, but it's so
Okay.
far.
Stomach sickness never goes away. That is a lie told to you by the devil.
Just try to see whatever you can do. We'll see what goes down.
At least, I don't want to hold Emerald back with me with this. So
I'm gonna say that no matter what, that may happen, because what I was about to go into, you guys begin to look around for any traces of Gregor. Between Jacqueline and Andriel, both of you have magical means of looking for someone, but you're not able to trace any kind of magic from this place. I'm not even gonna have you guys roll because there's nothing to really trace. As you guys spend a little bit of time to do that, and then spend a little bit of time most likely moving about trying to retrace any kind of steps, trying to look around at any places you guys can find publicly available. Unfortunately, there's not a lot. Eventually, you guys will find yourselves, either together or separately, making your way through the different halls of this place until you are able to find Adria. Adria, you would be making your way out from one of the rooms. As you would be counting the coins you have, you would find that there is, either together or separately, you are approached by Endriel and Jacqueline. Maybe Jacqueline first, then Endriel, or maybe Endriel, then Jacqueline, who knows? But as they get closer, you do find that there is a look of sort of, again, concentration, horror, absolute, like, befuddlement. As they approach, Endriel, you find Adria.
You guys seem in a very sour mood. That or even.
I'll say we don't know
lose all
where.
your money?
Thankfully, no. But Gregor disappeared. Hopefully disappeared and didn't just get burned away into ashes.
I mean, that wouldn't make sense. He's like an anti-magic. If it's magic,
Exactly.
magic. Unless someone literally lit him on fire.
I mean, he'll quickly run down exactly what happened to get Adira up to speed.
Do I know anything about magical lamps considering they're all in the desert?
You understand the idea, just like Jacqueline, you understand the concept of magical lamps, genies and whatnot. They exist, they're spirits, they're card spirits, just like all of you. They're not known for straight up murdering guys. Whenever they do things like that. However, whenever Endriel tells you that there's no like magical trace, just because you're not murdered doesn't mean other things don't happen to you, such as getting sealed away for 10,000 years or whatever.
Well, might be bad news. He might be sealed away for 10,000 years. Good old Zoc effect.
But
Wow,
Wouldn't
10,000
that-
years. I hope their world will be fine by then.
if he's sealed away here for that long, I don't even know if his world would even be there anymore.
Right now, we can do what we can, which is investigate this place, find any individuals who may be more knowledgeable about these lamps. You said the lamp was in the room which the mistress of this place told him to go to, correct?
Yes, but he and the lamp are gone.
We could simply just ask her.
We could, yeah.
She's in the bathroom, correct?
Last time you guys saw.
Well, we should go speak to her. Unless you
Alright.
guys feel uncomfortable speaking to someone naked in the bathroom.
I already had to face that.
I can easily wait outside if necessary.
Very well. Again, it's about your comfort. I honestly do not care. But if, at least we can inform her, I guess.
I'm just glad he's sealed. I was worried it was going to be something bad.
You still don't
He
know.
must have.
We do not know. It's just any potential. He might be sealed. His body might have been possessed. He might have been ripped into multiple timelines. He might have been turned into an ant, and you might have stepped on him.
I hope that he was sealed. Personally, I think that at the very least, his long-living friends will be able to help him out in the new age.
So us.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So
Maybe
we
a
us.
dragon or two.
I mean, time
They
works
have
differently.
dragons on his world, right?
I doubt it, unless it's in cardboard form. Anyway, you said her name was Miss Judge, correct?
Yes. You go.
She'll knock. Excuse me,
they don't.
Miss Judge.
The other two are gonna stay out here.
Yes, because I need to be RP
Yep.
again.
Adria, you go to make your way inside. As you do call out for Miss Judge. And you do hear from the other side, "Come forth."
Right. Should I be robed or unrobed?
Do whatever it is you wish.
Should take off the bunny suit.
You take off your bunny suit. You make your way forward. You do find Sitting in the furthest tub, what appears to be Miss Judge and Panther Warrior, this time sitting a little bit of a distance away from each other. As you approach, you notice Panther Warrior. It's like, oh look, another guy. You're the guy we heard about.
You are the one who the small yellow one has been talking about. From Raw, correct? Panther Warrior.
Small yellow Raw. Yes, I believe I know who you're speaking of.
Yeah, she is currently safe. Do not worry. I left her with my spear.
If they have a weapon, then that means they should be all right. I tried giving them my weapons before, but they seemed very ill-equipped to handle them.
She is very strong now. At least in terms of mentality, I would say.
Good.
Especially being able to come back to this place. Anyway,
I do not believe you called out for Panther Warrior. You called out for me, did you not?
I did. I apologize for that. It seemed to be a very short distraction. I do apologize. I am Adria, of course, introducing myself first. Currently, I believe 100 left in debt. And you are Miss Judge, correct?
They lift up a little stake that has a circle on it. Correct.
I see, those are your weapons. The weapon of truth and lie. Very impressive.
And
So,
what is it that you wish to know from me? I cannot aid you with your debt.
Oh, it's not about the debt. I can get myself out of debt. You know, I did not know about the limit. Otherwise, I would have been out of debt already.
Oh, from Judge Man?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he rules over this place with a bit of a iron hold. Most people who begin working for them, as you probably know from yours and Panther Warrior's mutual acquaintance, find it hard to get themselves out of here.
Yeah, I should be fine. Yeah, probably one day work. Anyway, yes. So Gregor, you know, small red, you know, large personality.
He was in
gambling
here
addiction.
before, I believe.
He was, and apparently you said to go to a room down, one of the rooms on the end, and he might find something that will help him. Yes,
Of course.
yes. He evaporated. Poof. Fire.
I see.
Non-existence.
It's very much a shame. If he evaporated, then I suppose I have to wait for the next person that wants to sort of enact justice in this place. Ra is still here, is she not? Maybe she would like to.
We can tell her about it, but I don't. I will not be one to force her to do anything.
As long as we have a backup in some way.
It seems you're not surprised about the evaporation.
Well, I did not mean to evaporate anyone.
I mean, I did not accuse you of evaporating anyone.
Well, you mentioned the room that they would be sent to, so I'm guessing you think that I have something to do with it.
Oh, I did not assume that, honestly.
Then why don't we get to the point of what you're trying to ask then?
You touched the lamp. Do you know anything about the lamp?
There is a lamp inside of my quarters, yes. It is a lamp that belongs to a great genie known as Lejin. Though, at the very moment, I am not able to touch it. The only one able to touch and refill the, oils and other such things that the lamps need are humans. I was able to get it brought to me, but I had not found any human that I was willing to trust it to yet.
Well, Gregor filled the lamp, I believe, and then poof. So I'm guessing that's not meant to happen.
Unless that is what Gregor wished. Perhaps Gregor had wished to make their way away from this place.
I did not think of Gregor like that, but he might have wished it unconsciously, subconsciously.
It seemed that whenever Gregor was here, they were speaking of wanting to aid someone over in the ancient elves area. So I doubt they would want to waste a wish on leaving.
Yes, which makes sense.
That is,
Again,
if Lejin had given them any wishes. We still do not know the full extent of what that lamp is, to be fair.
To be fair, is Lejin evil in any times? maybe evil version of the legend you picked up?
I would very much not consider them evil. I'm not sure how much I would consider them good aligned, but I don't believe that they've ever given much understanding to the term evil when it came to them.
Yeah, might
I have
be a
not had
monkey's
any
paw.
lies happen to me, and I would
That's
know.
good to know. Well, I guess we are slightly at an impasse, yeah? Impasse. Yes.
So you said that
Unfortunate.
they filled the lamp and then disappeared.
Yes.
Hmm. The only thing I can think of is potentially that it had been tampered with.
Ah. Consider spirits can't touch it. Maybe another human tampered with it before it was found?
Perhaps. There is also one other here who could find their way to touching that thing.
Well, and who would that be?
The one here who subjugates all spirits.
The judgment?
They lift up a little circle again. Bingo.
Didn't. No, that is unfortunate. And just accusing him wouldn't work. Ah. A very, very unfortunate situation.
Accusing him potentially would not work, no. But if something had happened to Gregor, whether it was something that was their own wish or not, if it was harm or anything like that, potentially they would find themselves at the Judge Man's quarters.
Ah. So possibly visiting the judgment might reveal something?
Potentially.
Oh, it might make him much more angry. Ugh. Honestly, that man is very strange to figure out, unless you talk money and profits.
I will say that if you wish to figure things out with your friend Gregor, however, Judge Man would be the only one I could think of to do much of anything. Either that or just wait for him to return if he is going to. We are lacking a lot of information, so whatever information you get, I suppose you should act on it.
I will let the others know, otherwise waiting is a possibility. And I do know Gregor has mentioned other humans who have been to this place. Maybe they'll be able to help.
We'll see.
There are always options available. Thank
If
you
you're
for-
looking for another human to check things out, going downstairs and finding one that is somewhat spiritually inclined could also help you. I know that some of the ones that come in from that world are very much in tune with the spirits around them. If you find one of them, perhaps they can find Gregor.
That is a good idea. Thank you for your words of wisdom.
Let me know if you
And
find
nice
anything, or I suppose I could assume that if you don't tell me things, then I can assume the best or even worst. Either way, we will be making our way away from here soon.
Very well. Well, nice to see you, Miss Judge and Panther Lady. I shall get dressed again.
I thought you were Panther Lady.
Oh no, I confuse names.
Come back to the transition.
Panther Warrior, there we go. I am Panther Lady.
You make your way out. They seem to give a bit of a wave to you, but you do find yourself out with Endriel and Jacqueline.
I'll blot the info real quick.
Currently,
I'll let you guys.
that would mean that you guys would either need to go and speak to the Judge Man to see if Gregor had gone to them, or go downstairs and find a human that is spiritually inclined, one that has a connection with spirits, to attempt to help you. It is up to you whether which of those two things you want to do. And I'm going to say currently that means it is up to Aaron and Emerald, because we do have a sick person. So
Lily's fighting for her life. Now choose, Spider-Man.
Honestly, me going to talk to the Judge Man so soon would only inquire more debts. Plus, he requires payment for information, which is the frustrating part.
Then I guess we go look for humans,
Hmm?
and hopefully while we're at it, we'll catch a glimpse of Jova.
Yes, that man. He is speaking.
No, not
to the man.
Shova. Fucking. Is her name Jova?
Yep.
Yeah, the elf.
Your future wife.
The bodyguard, yeah. The bouncer.
Future wife.
I am making a joke.
I see.
You need to lighten up again. Like, Gregor is not dead. At least we know that. Hopefully. I have
Gregor is probably
Okay,
not
maybe
dead.
He is dead. You don't know.
I'm
I
trying
have-
not to think about the.
Gregor
fact that
did
he may or
lose
may
all
not
their
be dead.
HP, so
I
am
have
also-
faith in that man.
I'm also trying to make sure that this Clover here doesn't try to take me over and fuse with me. And I'm also trying to keep other things, continue to be hidden.
We can do our best right now, and that's all we can truly do.
Hmm.
And while we go look for someone who's spiritually inclined, I go look for my next victim. I mean,
Victim.
victim.
consider. Yes, victim. I mean, he wasn't able to walk afterwards, so victim.
Ah, I see.
That's all right. Justin will walk in time.
In time.
I walked just in time.
Just in time. Anyway,
So let's do what we can.
Mhm.
you guys will start making your way downstairs then,
I could even do a little bit more gambling.
as you do. Currently, you're looking for a human who is in touch with spirits, one that is more capable of messing about with spiritually stuff. You guys don't really have much of an eye for that kind of thing. You're not entirely sure what that would mean. Most of them are interacting with spirits right now. Currently, is there anyone in particular you guys would like to go and check out?
I remember the weird thing with the eye guy, so I think that might be the only good shout in character. Plus, it lets me go back to Rargo, so she might know some information about spiritual people.
You want to make your way around toward Ra?
Yeah.
You walk yourself through. You find that nothing really is getting thrown out from any of the ones who are gambling currently in the back. But as you do go back around and find yourself over at Ra, you do see that Ra standing there with their spear. They are looking off and about. There is a person who has found them as well. You note that standing next to Ra currently seems to be the lonely elf. The lonely elf currently is looking and holding on to the spear that you had sent. They are holding your sword and spear. Ra is sort of like moving them around, like trying to be like, yeah, you just hold it like that. Yeah, you're fine. As the three of you approach, you guys explain what is happening with Gregor. As they go, I'm not really sure if anyone connected with spirits, to be honest. I didn't know anything about spirits before showing up here. From what I've learned about from Jane, there are some people over at the satellite that would be like that, I think. The only
Well,
other
did you-
people that I would know would honestly just be Gregor.
Yes. By the way, the man just mentioned that he would be able to allow you to leave this place. So if you did truly need to leave, at least go with Justin. You'll have spent a lot of time here.
I'm not entirely sure if I want to go off by myself. If Gregor decides to go, then maybe, or if Jane does. I'm not
That's
sure
good.
I can go just with someone I don't really know.
No, that is a very good and safe option. Let's just... Looks like our search is very difficult, right, Adriel?
It's very
Yeah.
difficult.
Very difficult.
And what kind of a search is that? You find, walking out from behind Lonely Elf, they point the spear at him as you see a dark figure stepping out, the same one you had remembered seeing with the eye pattern on their head. As they put their hand out, no, there's no need for that.
So remember the last guy who spoke with that voice, who was also in the cage, who was like, I'm faking this. So
There's definitely like a similarity to the voice. Yes.
You know, there's a 50-50 chance he might be real. There's a 50-50 chance. No. Let him through. Let him through. You have overheard that conversation, correct?
Well, of course. Some kind of strangity going on with the magics of this world. You are missing
so
a friend, you had said?
Would you say you are spiritually inclined?
My talents lie in the occult, yes. Though, to be fair, most of my talents lie in rejecting spirits.
As in...
I can keep spirits such as yourself at bay. Though, if you're looking for someone who is loved by the spirits, someone who is more inclined to their benefit, I would say speaking to my leader would be the best option for you.
And who would your leader be?
He motions toward the front of the place, over where you guys see, once again, still talking, but like slightly moved. There's a hand that this person seems to have on auto at this point as they're talking. That man there, his name is Shova. He is the one who leads us in this place. He brings people from outside into here, people of high merit and high invest, though he himself is one of those chosen of the Crimson Dragon.
Interesting.
Upon him, he even has its mark.
Interesting. And do you think he'd be willing to aid us?
It depends on what aid you might need. Shova does not normally aid just anyone. Though, given the fact that each of you have been in this place, and the human you have with you there has survived in this place for as long as she has, from what I understand, perhaps one of you truly is special enough to speak with him.
And you won't be one to accrue a debt to us?
We do not have need for such things.
Oh,
The Judge Man has a special interest with Shova and those of us who come with him.
Well, that sounds good to me. I mean, I've spoken to one of his associates, so I might be able to squeeze some good favor.
Oh, you mean Justin there?
Yes.
He is... associate could be considered a correct word. Though to be fair, his group isn't in the inner circle.
I see. We would need the respect of someone like yourself, correct?
Exactly. If you are having issues with the Judge Man, bring yourself around me. While the Judge Man is powerful, he is not able to completely defy the shadows.
Well, that is good to know. Well,
I mean none of you harm. He motions toward Lonely Elf, and then again toward where Ra is. I will be over here if have need of me. When you speak with Shova, be sure to let him know that I sent you over.
And your name is?
I am the High Dragon, Magni.
Magni.
Yes. Jacqueline goes, oh, they do have dragons in that world. Anyway.
I see.
As the High Dragon Magni makes his way away from you.
Well, Angel, how did you feel about that individual?
He almost had a different air than the other person dressed like him.
Do you feel he is a worthy source to be trusted? Or should we continue some more investigation?
The fact that I saw them come in with that guy, along with the spirit, I have to be inclined to believe him. He might be our best shot at finding Gregor.
And well, maybe that spirit might be a good shot as well. What did she look like?
She had 3 eyes, black hair,
Ah, like the AJ look, correct?
similar. Maybe a related person.
The lonely elf's name was Gem, right?
That's what she called herself. Yes.
What about you, Jen? I know you were apprehensive around their approach.
They sort of look to you and then sort of like lower their head. Sorry, she came over to help me before. I was just showing her your things whenever.
Do not worry, I promised to teach her my weaponry.
The humans who come from that place, they are usually not much of a threat, though without my sister, I'm not fully able to assess them. When they had came here before, they were... They were no problems, though the ones who wear those robes, they are known for doing things similarly to what those crystals outside can do. With spirits that attack them, or even with some of them who just go against them in any way, they are able to trap them inside of those cards. Though again, usually it seems to be they can only use it on weaker spirits.
This is good information to know. Thank you for informing us.
I would be
Means we
careful
have-
around any of them. They call themselves rare hunters. I'm not sure what the rare part of it means, but it seems that once they get an eye on a spirit that they like, they don't forget them very easily. I feel that the rareness there probably has to do with your card game. Yeah, there are rarer cards than others, so from what I remember of the rare hunters, at least the rumors, a lot of times in like tournaments and other such things, you find a lot of them around ready to pay high dollar for prize cards. Though again, it's mostly a rumor. I will hand these back to you.
Oh no, you can keep all of them. Do they feel comfortable?
They are encumbering at the moment.
Well, we are still looking around. Get used to them. Again, I promise to teach.
Yeah, I can wait here with you. You guys don't need me for talking with them, do you? I'd rather not
No.
get involved with any sort of criminal underground, especially if I'm returning to that world.
Yeah, it would be best for... Yes, I would agree on that. So, shall we make our move to this Shova guy with the mark of the dragon?
It's very interesting that he has that.
You guys obviously would
let's-
know of the term Crimson Dragon. Before the Shattering, the Crimson Dragon was basically one of the deities of the spirit world. You guys know that the Crimson Dragon no longer resides in the spirit world, however. You're not sure exactly what happened to them, but ever since the Shattering, there has been hardly any mention of them.
It is a strange mention, but one of our only leads. Once we... Yes, that is our only lead. And yeah, we might as well. I do feel bad about ruining his conversation.
It should be fine.
You guys make their way away toward
Orange
where
guy
the
didn't seem like much of a conversationalist.
Otto, you've been in a conversation with this man for a bit. He's been talking about how you seem different, and there are some things going on, and you're like, man, I really don't like having conversations with people. But as the others approach where Otto and this person is, you do find that they do seem to turn toward the three of you before you approach, and he does let go of Otto at this point. Looking back toward all of you as you approach, he briefly gives a raised brow, but he does look to you as you stop in front of him. Before you had a showing of making your way away, though this time it seems you have business.
Correct.
He looks over toward where Otto is. Remember what I say. If you ever find your way back in our neck of the woods. To be honest, if you wish to make your way back to that world, you should probably ready yourself. We'll be leaving soon.
Right. Thank you.
Whether you show yourself over by the exit or not, we will be leaving in, I'd say, an hour or two. Ready your business.
Right. I will. Thank you.
Otto
If
makes
they
their
got
way
it.
away.
They gotta got important things to do.
Where you going, Otto?
Probably go see Succubus tonight one more time.
You always gotta talk to your soft dom and succubus GF before you leave.
She's tactically as well.
So, spirits.
We have told that you have a... Before we do anything, we talked to your associate friend, High Dragon Magni,
Magni, yes.
which he told us to come to you because we have a quarry conundrum situation.
He looks around for a second before looking back towards you. It's not very usual for any card spirits to make their way toward me, at least for asking for these types of favors. Usually the way they approach me is because of myself, though I doubt you can feel much of anything due to the Judge Man's influence here.
Most likely.
What is it I can do for you?
We have a friend, Gregor. He went missing. And by missing, I mean he went up in a puff of smoke, or flames. Dissolve? Interesting usage of vocabulary that all tend to align to he disappeared. And we are wondering if you may be able to, well, either figure out where he disappeared to, or if he is the deceased.
I doubt he'll be dead. If there is a spirit inside of this place, they would not be able to harm us. That is the deal we have made with the Judge Man. Anyone who is, I guess, someone you could consider a servant in this place, or one that is under the influence of the Judge Man's magic, should not be able to harm any human here, at least in any significant way. What is this human to you?
Yeah, friend.
Same for the others?
Yes. He aided us in freeing us from our binds. And now we have no idea where he has been taken.
And we did say we would help him make his way home.
Must be quite the friend then. Tell me, were you close enough to give over a piece of yourself?
I was correct. Yes,
I think we all gave him a card.
I believe so.
Yes.
Then this should be simple. One of you just has to give me a card.
Very well. Here you go.
Unfortunately for you, Adria, you just gave away one. I'd like you to roll me for a +2, please.
Okay, let's try and make another one. I can't use Smash. I'm not going to.
You don't want to smash Shova? What the hell?
I do not. I do not want to smash Mr.
I mean, come
I
on
do
now.
not want to smash. I do not want green eggs and ham.
If Magnus is true, he's one of the signers from the Red Dragon. That's the
Yeah,
Crimson
that
Dragon.
motherfucker
That's like
left.
Just
you
very
know?
special.
it's very special.
It's weird how
You
he
got
was also
negative
calling.
points.
It's really weird how he was also calling Piper special, and Piper also seemed to have one of those. Anyway,
I got one, unless you got some like re-rolls available.
When the session ends. All right, cool.
you have one more. Go ahead.
Okay, re-roll.
Technically, you were given one to get that out of the way. You were given one to
That was a 13.
you were given one to the boy here who to
Yeah.
Justin. That being said, he also took one of yours, so that was yours.
Mhm.
So it was a 13 plus 2.
Yeah. 13 plus 2 plus 1.
You go to try to grab a card for yourself. As you do bring out a card. Though as you do, you find a large amount of exhaustion seemingly wash over you.
I cannot do that anymore.
Shova makes his way over. As he does, he reaches out and takes the card. You can have this back whenever I'm done. Simple. He is right above us.
He's above us.
Follow me.
We'll follow.
Yep, following behind.
You guys would make yourselves go up to the second floor. As you do, you guys seem to be making your way over toward where the Judgman's area is. Upon going there and stepping through, Shoba seems to just be walking through this place like he owns it. Not even knocking whenever he gets over toward where the Judgman's area is, and as soon as he steps there, the Judgeman is still sitting back behind his large amount of money and coinage that is behind there. As he looks up,
Shova. As well. My new high earner as well.
Yeah, still earning.
And you two.
he looks down,
Yes.
not as if he's not really sure what to say about the two of you, but he's like, no, I know you definitely.
This is fine. It's better I don't have attention.
Step forward.
Shoba walks over, stands in front of where the thing is, does not sit.
Yeah, I'll say this is like time off for me.
Three of you go forward with him. He looks over toward where the three of you are. Shova does. I believe the one you're looking for is behind where the Judgeman is, in his quarters.
Hmm? Oh, you mean the kid?
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Yes, I was waiting for, well, someone to finally make their way up toward the secret area. That being said, they never found their way. I made my way back to go and rest, but when I did, there was a child in my bed.
Probably
is
very
weird.
tired. Yeah, very tired child, probably.
They apparently
he
have
okay?
no idea how it got there. That being said, I would like to have words with it whenever I can, Judgeman. If there is a human here who has been kept here for as long as I can assume, the one you had spoken to me earlier about. They look over towards you all. You've seen her, have you not? The one in the yellow.
Yes.
Has this one?
I've seen
Did this
her.
one come with her?
I believe he came a bit later, yes.
I have questions for them. There's only one other entrance into this place, especially from that island, which means they know somebody who I have questions about. Do you mind if I step back there with you?
It's very fine. He'll probably be happy to see another human.
Consider that payment then for me bringing you back here. That's fine, right, Judge Man? I'll say again, I can make my way back into your quarters, right, Judge Man?
Do as you will. I am in no position at the moment to even care. Counting.
Starts counting more coins. Right. He looks toward the three of you, motions over toward the door, and Shova once again just walks over toward it like he owns the place.
Damn, what a badass. Why aren't we following his adventure?
We
It's
know.
like, what are we doing here?
Mr. Discord mod. That's why.
He walks over. As he walks to the door opens in front of him without him opening the door.
Damn.
Upon stepping inside, you guys will find, sitting over on the opposite side of the room where you guys coming in on, there does appear to be a bed. Upon said bed, there are 3 figures.
It's always back to this.
Damn, Gregor.
Women love me. They don't want to have sex with me, though. They just want to sit around me like some kind of lost dog.
Weird girls just love this tiny man.
I would like to take my concern back.
He's fine, boy.
He is fine. This is his natural state, apparently.
There we go. I don't know why one of them
I
was
hope
bigger
you
than
know
the
that
other.
that face right now is the exact face that he has on.
You guys see laying beside of them what appears to be 2 very wispy, fiery ladies. Both of them dressed as if they are potentially the genie of whatever lamp that would have been. Jacqueline would be immediately like, aha, I knew it. Yeah, there appears to be a Gregor over there.
Aha, I knew it.
There you go. See, as you guys would approach, you would see that Gregor is currently indisposed. He's currently sleeping at the Momo. You guys can attempt to wake him if you wish.
I don't think he could sleep like that for 10,000 years.
I
I
mean,
don't
by the
believe
look
he's-
on his face, he might be able to. Currently, he is being completely wrapped up by wispy tails and arms of genie ladies. So
Well, yeah,
Hey,
but
baby.
that posture is going to make his muscles so stiff in the
Are the genie ladies
10,000
awake?
morning.
oh yes, they are.
So, are the 2 of you responsible for his combustion?
Are we responsible? I don't think so. I mean, we did set him on fire, but that's mostly his fault.
That sounds like him. Are you able to wake him up?
We could attempt to, but it would require him use one of his wishes.
He would wake up naturally. I think that'd be a waste of a wish.
I'll try.
I see. So what if we made a wish for him to come back? Or do we have to rub your lamp, or...
We
How
only
does-
grant the wishes of humans.
Yeah, but I saw that coming.
By the way, they're like, again, I'm trying to like change my tone
Yeah,
between them, but
yeah,
they are
they're
speaking
each other.
together.
Finish each other's sandwiches.
We're spending we finish each other's. What's the fucking guy? No, what's
Sandwiches.
no the guy from fucking Good Place.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't know how the joke ends.
It's his name. It's just the
Oh,
guy.
Cheaty?
Huh?
Cheaty? Or the other guy, Jason?
Is it Jason? Is that the name of the
It's
guy
one of them.
of like the guy fucking the guy who's Janet?
Okay, yeah, that's Jason.
Jason. We finish each other's Jason. Anyway. Anyway.
Oh, that was Derek. You're talking
Derek,
about,
that's
yeah.
him. We finish each other's Derek. Anyway.
Jason's the guy fucking Janet.
Yeah.
That's the guy
Yeah.
who was
I couldn't remember. It's been so long.
Jason's the guy who's Janet, and I'm like, you Jason?
Perhaps to compromise. Perhaps.
I think I can get him away.
What if I were to obtain the powers you hold, would I be able to grant
Jacqueline,
the wish?
Jacqueline.
Hmm?
I think you are overcomplicating things.
If they apparently can only grant the wishes of humans, I'm right here.
Mm-hmm.
Right, but I can
Yes.
become all powerful like a djinn or genie, right?
Jacqueline, you already have enough things going on with your weird.
You don't need more. Just focus on
Things.
your original quest with the witch in the forest.
But just imagine being
Jacqueline?
able to rest until needed.
You already do that by stepping into your card.
Yes, you.
That's
you
why
did
I'm
everything.
so close to being one.
I shall move her away.
Yeah.
Before we try that, however, do you mind if I try one thing?
What
Go
would that
ahead.
be?
Shova will walk over to the side of the bed. He's gonna reach over and lightly smack Gregor on the side of the face a bit.
I mean, that's what I was about to do, but then
Hey.
I think Shova does
Hey.
it, and
The
then
kiss of a beautiful maiden could fix me. Ow, ow, ow.
I think Shova does it, and then Andrew goes, no, backhand, front hand, backhand, front hand.
Gregor, you will wake up. You do not have any health. You still have one of your staminas, which is literally the only thing keeping you together.
That burrito's carrying overtime.
If you do anything, that stamina will most likely be spent and you will immediately collapse.
Gregor, Shova, Gregor.
Hey, everyone.
Hi.
I was told you were immolated.
Shit, it feels like it.
Gregor, you are completely wrapped up by two genie ladies.
Though I might not mind it.
Shova gets out of the way so that you guys can get to Gregor.
I don't even know what to say here, you idiot.
Hmm. At this point, I think-
Okay, hold on. There's audio in my house. Okay, no, we're fine now. I mean, now doesn't make me the idiot if we're all agreeing on rubbing a lamp together.
I wasn't there, so don't put me
They
in
can't
together.
rub our lamp. Only you can rub our lamp. And that person.
Oh,
But you, though.
I guess that makes me solely responsible. You know what? I'll take that.
Now you can
Oh,
grant. Now you can have your wish.
I what?
Your wish.
Oh, I guess that's how lamps work.
Yep, that's how it works. Definitely how it works. We can do that.
Why do you say it like that?
And there's probably a limitation to their witch granting abilities.
Never. Mm-mm. We're the best.
Why do you say it like that?
I don't recall the Jinn being two ladies.
They look to each other.
Legend
They go to
can be
they go
whatever
to
they
like
want.
move their heads over toward each other. Gregor can still hear them. They think we're legend. Yeah, they do. They think we're legend. Mm-hmm. Maybe we could be
Literally the
legend.
opposite of-
Should we be legend? We could be legend if we wanted to be legend, I suppose.
Totally be legend.
I could be legend. Could I be La and your
I mean,
Jin?
if you're offering, I could be Legend.
Ladies, you can both be legit.
I think he can hear us. I thought he was dead.
Not yet, baby.
I thought he was sealed for 10,000 years.
Should we let him go? Take your time.
Yeah, take your time.
Yes, we are legend. They say back to everybody else. Okay. They released Gregor.
Ah,
They had to take their time, you see. They had to figure it out if they wanted to.
well, it was good while it lasted.
Well, you seem in no condition to move.
Well, one moment I was rubbing a lamp, then there was burning, and then I passed out. So, you know, I'm doing great.
You tried to catch our oil inside of your hands after it was already lit.
That would do it. That's what happens when fire touches my hand.
Why didn't you use your jacket?
I'm sure using the other flammable thing was a great idea.
He was
It's
not
your body.
He was not able to let go of the lamp.
Ah. Oh well.
Are you guys on my side again? It's not like completely my fault now, is it?
So you grabbed burning oil.
Uh-huh.
We were spilling. He had to. But it was his fault.
And try to drink it.
We didn't do it.
You're sure you didn't do it?
Mm-mm. We're innocent. Also Lejin. We are Lejin. Both of us.
So, Shova, you probably get your question out the way before you obtain any more brain damage.
Oh, I'm perfectly fine listening if that's what's going on here. It does not matter to me, but I would like to pick your brain. You said your name was Gregor.
Yep, that's me.
You seem to be rather magnetized by spirits.
Is that what they call it? I'm just accepting it.
From what I also understand, you have a lot of enemies where I work.
One could say that, perhaps. I don't have a particular working relationship with some people, yes.
I work in the pyramid.
Yeah, no, we don't. We don't see eye to eye there.
Currently, I am a bit of a liaison between the people of the pyramid and the people of the casino here. Though, to be fair, I am less inclined into the businesses they practice, more trying to make sure that the world here and that world there are as connected as one could be. But in doing so, there has to be regular maintenance that happens throughout. You came here in the same manner as that other girl, or did you come in the same time as her?
No. Although, I guess time here is gonna fuck you up. She was here a while, though, before I fell for the fucking sky.
So did you fall in the same manner as she did, from the island?
Yeah, the island, like Duel Academy, yeah.
I believe you said some guy without the dual funk push you.
I was going to ask. He points toward the dual thong. The one that owned that was the one that threw you?
Oh, yeah. He was not happy about me having it, and also other things.
Do you know their whereabouts?
You see, I saw them, and then they threw me off a cliff, so I don't know. They might have stayed there in New Academy, or they might have fucking, I don't know, left.
They might have stayed on the academy. Well. Originally, that person had a bit of a working relationship with me as well. Though, to be fair, in the last year, it appears that they have gone AWOL. They were completely not listening to any calls that were made, and it seemed like they were too busy trying to establish themselves at the academy more than keep to their job.
Yeah, I don't know what he was doing with the pyramid people, but he went kind of fucking nutty. I don't know about him.
I guess there's only one question I have for you. I need to make sure that a certain individual is found at Duel Academy. But I have no other person there any longer to go and look for this individual. It's a spirit, similar to the ones you see here. Hopefully you've put together that these are dual spirits.
At this point, I was assuming that these are, again, very elaborate cosplayers, but, you know, it's good to know that we have a confirmation. That was a joke, by the way.
Oh. Sorry.
No, it's all right. I needed to clarify.
Either way, without Price listening to the larger picture, I need someone to find a certain person in Duel Academy. If I'm able to bring you and your friends, the humans at the very least, back into that world, would you be willing to go and look for them for me? I could also guarantee your safety in the eclipse.
No, that's a pretty tempting offer.
As long as I give you this. You see him pull out some sort of a strange button or pin out from his jacket. As he does, you notice it appears to have a stylized A on it. As he pulls it out, as long as I give you this, at any point, anybody in the eclipse were to get too handsy with you, you could show this off to them. Whether they're sector security, any of the rare hunters, even the shadow riders hopefully will listen. But the main thing will be, if you show this to anybody at the pyramid especially, they should stay out of your hair, even despite your dealings with them you had before. I know that there are many people there who are angry that you got out as easily as you did. Apparently you had a really good lawyer.
Oh yeah, the best.
Well, all I would ask is that you look for a spirit named Lucifer for me.
Some spirit named Lucifer? Like at the academy just kind of chilling around, I guess?
Hopefully they are around. But if not, I'd like to get that information as well. Mainly, I want confirmation whether they are there or not. If you are ever at a position where you know for a fact they're not, that information is also valuable.
Well, shit, if the option is, get immediately jumped by everyone at the pyramid and not getting jumped, I'll take that one. Yeah, sure, I'll look for your Lucifer guy or whatever.
Perfect. There is one more thing. Apparently, at the academy, there is a section somewhere there that is connected to these woods, which is very good for you, because whenever we leave here, we will be performing maintenance, like I mentioned, on the entranceway that's going to lead to the casino. Once that happens, I'm not sure how much time will pass before one of us will be back here. On our side, it's going to take a matter of hours. But as soon as we sever the connection we have there, if you're back here, it could be days by the time you would make your way through again. Maybe even weeks.
Yeah.
If that's fine with you, I can leave right now. But I feel that I should have warned you at the very least. If you do not come with us in the next hour or so, you will be lost here for that amount of time. If you are able to find the way to this forest on the other side, over on Duel Academy, then hopefully that will establish another bit of time relation there, and you won't have to worry about it any longer. But until you do, he shrugs. I'm decently sure Price would have destroyed his way by now, so to cover his steps. Throwing students into the spirit world might have worked for him once, but missing 2 students, I don't know if they're going to be able to get through that.
I mean, he totally doesn't work there anymore, so, that's not already working out for him, if you know what I mean.
And luckily, most people there, other than the one smart teacher you have, completely disregard the idea of spirits.
No one's ever said this about Professor Wells.
I'm glad he still works there. He was my professor as well.
I mean, it can be a little weird, but I mean, he's alright.
He was like a father to me.
Don't you mean as Wells? That was me, not Jacqueline.
Oh.
Looks over toward where Andriel, Adria, and Jacqueline are. Thank you for allowing this meeting that is going on here.
Yeah,
What
well,
I
thank
said
you.
is true. This place will eventually be released from the care of the people over in the pyramid, thanks to our relations with the Judge Man finally being done. That being said, we will reestablish the connection tomorrow. Tomorrow on my side. I'm not sure exactly again what that will mean for all of you. But, as I mentioned, if Gregor ever wishes to make their way back here, him and however many group he wishes to can make their way through as long as they have this emblem here. So, looks back to Gregor. You can visit these friends of yours. They seem to be very much attached to you. Normally a spirit would see what happened to you and think that you were just gone and most likely move on with their lives.
Oh, guys, are you worried about me?
Yes, I
Yes.
thought
Went up in
those
literal
people
smoke. Of course, we were worried.
I'm glad.
I mean, I assume people go into literal smoke here at least twice a week.
I had to focus on the being sealed for 10,000 years thing, because if you died in front of my eyes, then it would be another mistake I made. where
Of course
I
we
was
were worried about
powerless.
you, Gregor.
Oh shit, really?
You're the ones that zapped him.
And also, thank you, Shoba. Without your help, this would have been a lot harder to deal with the Judge Man. It would have made this, what's the term I've heard humans use before? Pulling teeth.
He is stressed out at the moment. I don't know the entirety of everything that goes on in the pyramid. I work there freelance, you could call it. But apparently the leader of that place has something over him. I'm not entirely sure exactly what, but even if I did, I doubt the Judge Man would let me say.
Also, something pretty important if it's got him squirming under their thumb.
I'm sure that he wouldn't be if the one that had it would actually come over to this side. But as long as the Judge Man can't get to him with his full might, then the Judge Man is basically, well, motions over toward where the genies are. Powerless, in a sense. These two here, from what I understand, Methyl, are not Lejin, the mythical genie of the lamp. Whatever they offer you, whether it is a wish or whatever, perhaps they can do it, but I would not put a lot of stock into it. That's very rude. I'm not trying to be. What I will say, Gregor, as this does make a lot more sense for me to tell you than the others, you have power over those who decide to trust you. All three of the ones here, as well as the two that are there potentially, I don't know how long you've known them. If they trust you enough to give you pieces of themselves, you have the power to not only betray that trust, but also completely ruin them. Let the tale of what happened to the Judge Man be a cautionary one for you.
Yeah, I guess I'll keep it in mind.
You
You're
seem like
saying-
you're a good kid, so I doubt that you'll have to worry about it.
You're saying that's what happened to the Judge Man?
I can only assume. He doesn't seem like the type of person to let people in too much. I can only assume that that means he let someone in before and something went bad. But what
I
am I to
see.
say? I'm gonna be heading out in about an hour. I'll be downstairs. with the rest of my subordinates. There's still a few we have to collect. I believe that most of them are waiting though. He starts walking away.
Justin should be fine in like an hour.
Justin? Oh, the Shadow Rider, right? Where's he at?
And room.
Of course he is. He walks away for a second, stops. And you're the one that walks away again.
But you fucked him too? Why are you reacting like that?
I will point out this entire time, Adria's been in the bunny suit.
Yep.
Yep.
She's beautiful that way.
He's just
Very
like,
beautiful.
That was an interesting fellow. Maybe I would join the organization. I think they think me special.
Well, you heard what he said. You have a chance to leave.
That was our character.
Yeah, I assumed.
Yeah, I feel now I feel weird. I mean, also because of the near-death experience, but also because of that.
And we will not hold it against you. After all, this is not truly your battle.
It's not truly my battle, but I'd like to at least put some eggs inside of it instead of just being like, all right, whatever, guys, have a good one.
Hey, if you want to stay, we stay all the way. It means missing a week of school, although we can teach you something.
No, I really don't want people to start thinking I'm dead.
And then make your way back.
I will mention to you, Gregor, Shova, that Shova person, seemed to mention that on the academy there is a place that apparently connects to this forest, and
Yeah,
you
so
were
we just
you're
connected.
pretty sure where that is.
Yeah,
Like the snitch.
we have figured out at least one of them, besides the one where I fell off.
Yeah, you're pretty sure that it's probably back where that thing of vines and foresty stuff is in that underground area, which also makes sense as to how the roulette bunny had got there.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh.
It sounds like
Oh, sparks are flying, baby. Oh, the old brain's working it out. Ow, my arm.
Which means if you don't leave there, or if you don't leave here, you could miss out a week, and that's true. But if you do head home, you could come back here as early as tomorrow.
With ammunition, baby.
With more people and ammo. And money.
Shoot this place down, baby. And money.
You know how much money your friends probably have?
I could just bring Tally here. We could make so much money. All right, okay. I'm gonna sell you guys on something. I know another place. It's a portal right here. At least I think I do. Unless there's any other spiritual places that you guys know of that are some kind of weird viney place.
Nope.
Nope.
That comes to mind.
No, nothing. Just this one. All right, yeah.
I know many
a place.
vines.
Oh, how many do you know?
A lot of them. I know all of them.
Like in
We don't
different
know all
realms, or-
vines. We don't know all vines.
Well, can you at least tell me a couple?
You see, before
Charles?
TikTok,
Charles. Charles the Vine.
How's he doing?
Wonderful.
That's good to know.
So,
Support us.
you think you know a way to get back here with additional individuals, which will make your quest easier?
Yeah, and this time I don't have to throw all of us up a cliff.
That's
Okay.
good.
excellent. I don't know any cliffs.
Thankfully, we knew it because to get to that one, we had to jump off a well. There's a lot of jumping down from places when it comes to going to the spirit world. I don't think I've experienced one where I haven't fallen out of somewhere into somewhere else.
You have to be careful jumping down wells. That can get into time travel, and that is something you don't want to mess with casually.
I mean, this is technically time travel right now.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yes,
that
it
moves
technically
differently.
is.
You mentioned it.
Anyway, how are you feeling? Are you being able to stand right now, Gregor?
I feel like I have literally one burrito in me, but I can make it work.
Let me see if I can do something about that. He will pull out the water magician staff. How do these fire genies like the water magician staff?
You see both Methil and Ethel look to you with their eyes narrowing towards you. You find that the two of them immediately disperse from beside where Gregor is, leaving behind 2 cards.
The ladies have left me. What's the point of living anymore?
Get cocked.
My last stamina disappears and I die.
I don't know which pack the cards are in. I'll give you the cards later.
Okay, cool. I'll imagine them.
But yes, you leave him behind 2 cards.
Huh.
Let's see, I'm pretty sure this should be a healing spell.
Like an
If people
angel's
make me
burning
attempt.
kiss.
You hit Gregor with water.
Healing.
Heal.
Gregor, you're awake.
I'm also soggy now.
I think your healing spell didn't work. It might need more healing.
You're right.
Hey, wait a minute. That's how it works.
You go back to your place, gather your things. Yeah, I should be fine done with this casino by about that time. There's enough humans to play around. And some spirits. And then I can have a good fun time with Miss you know who.
How are you on your debt, by the way?
Oh, I'm halfway done.
Really?
Well, technically I would be completely done, but I made a new deal, and this is the halfway of the deal. I just need 100 more coin, which has been pretty easy.
Fuck you mean you need 100 more coins?
Oh, so what happened was I did the poll and I probably would have been out of debt yet, but turns out the poll has limits. So I went to Judgment. I was like, hey, poll has limits. And he was like, yes, polls have limits. Everything has limits. I was like, that's not fair. And he was like, I see, but I need to keep people, well, you know, make things have limits so people don't take up one space on everything. So I was like, but I could have got rid of the debt at that point. And he was like, I know. And I was like, wait, and that would motivate me. So if I have the right motivation and have the ability to do multiple things, then I should be able to earn much more money. And he was like, I think he stopped listening to when I mentioned money. And then he was like, exactly that. I'll unlimit everything for you, but the debt is now double. So 200, which I made 100 of.
Why are you?
Impressive, right?
So why are you still here and not going to make more money?
Because Gregor disappeared. If you want to blame anyone, blame the small man over there. Which you're not going to do because he was almost dead.
But only almost.
That's why I hit him with water.
Yeah, I'm very soggy now.
I shall go find someone to have, I shall go find another pelvis to break.
Good luck with that.
I don't need luck.
You should also
Is
try
all-
gambling a little bit.
Gambling is not as fun.
I will say, Andrea,
Yeah?
as you're gonna make your way off, before you do that, Gregor, you're able to stand. Fine. You can get up off the thing.
Oh, maybe. I
They had
still
said-
got legs.
They had said that you guys would have around an hour to go down there and do whatever you need to do. That being said, Gregor, you are completely spent. You have 1 stamina, no health. I'm going to assume that for this next hour, you're not doing much of anything.
No, I'm thinking I'm gonna stare at a wall and maybe think about how I'm not dead yet.
Which means I'm going to just assume that all of you go to make your way downstairs. You do have your 2 new cards that you had gotten from your thing, but upon going down, you do find that Adria, not a lot of humans here are showing themselves to be very financially capable at the moment. Most of them had came here to collect people more than they had to come and have a good time. By the time you go down to see many of them, a lot of them are gathering themselves in front of the doorway that would lead them off back toward the main place. As you guys gather there, you do find that not only are you gathered, but bloop, the others who you have brought with you, including Crocodilus and Jane.
Jane has stuck.
Crocodilus and Jane are also here. Would be out and about. Crocodilus, as well as Lonely Elf, unfortunately can't go with you, Gregor. They can't. I know how much you want those two to go with you. Not only that, but none of your friends currently can go into the cards.
Yeah, because of the magic area thing.
Yeah. So, unfortunately,
Also being polite because I need to respect boundaries more.
unfortunately, none of them can make their way with you. That being said, you, Jane, and the Raw Girl, who we will call by their name once they get their stuff.
I'm really impressed with you, like, the entire time. No one's calling you a name. That's kind of pretty cool in a way.
You guys gather yourselves, and as you do, Shova seems to get people ready in the back. You find that someone had went to go and get Justin, who is busy currently sitting in a chair.
I like to think they got a wheelchair for him.
They got him a wheelchair.
I got a wheelchair now.
Yeah, actually, you broke my leg, and neither of us noticed it until it was too late.
He just wheels himself in. I made it just in time. Oh my god, shut up. Anyway,
This is why you're not special.
the rest of the humans in this area would also begin gathering. As they all would, Shova looks over toward where you are, Gregor, and the three of you look back. Jane looks to the two of you. I gotta say, I'm not very close to getting to the satellite, so making my way back home probably would be the next best thing. A lot of us sort of got separated whenever the satellite was looking like it was gonna explode, so maybe I can go and find a couple of them and tell them what happened.
Yeah, I mean, and a whole bunch of people showed up suddenly out of nowhere at one point when the satellite, disappeared.
Unfortunately for you guys, I can't really join you in your fancy school, though.
Oh, we can always, I don't know, exchange letters or something.
Maybe you could ask that Shova guy for some fake papers, considering what the teachers have
We can
disappeared.
get you fake papers, dude.
We can maybe talk to him about it.
Yeah,
You
just
see-
keep me close to stuff.
You see Raw looking over toward Adria, just like,
Oh, what is wrong?
I'm only able to leave because you took all my debt.
And
And you're still gonna be
You-
here doing it.
I'll be fine. And besides, remember what I said? Yes? You're brave for coming through to this place. Don't worry, I shall keep an eye on Panther Warrior. He seems to be doing fine.
You found him?
He was in the bathtub with the misjudge.
Oh yeah, he's pretty alright, all things considered.
Oh!
Yeah, he didn't seem happy about being in the bath, but he seems fine.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the best that could have happened, not the worst, I
It's a
think.
living.
Often people talk about my cock. It is true, it is very big.
The
Well,
point is,
maybe I can find my way back to the eclipse and come back at some point.
either that or, well, chase your dream. You wanted to be a duelist, correct?
I can't just go off and do my dream without coming back and seeing how you are.
Hey. I know people, I know a place. We can be back yet. Don't worry. I got just a plan.
You know a place?
I know a place.
What I'm trying to say is, make up for some lost time. Have a little fun, then come back, yes?
Oh.
Adria will give her a hug.
I'll come back as soon as I can.
Of course, I know you will. You are a brave warrior.
We'll work on getting rid of both of their debts at this point.
Oh, I can get through it easily. Don't
Yeah, we'll get it.
And Gregor, I'm sorry that we haven't been able to make your money back.
Crocodilus made 20 coins but then spent them. That you said you weren't gonna tell them that!
I guess you're gonna have to put on the bunny outfit, Crocodilus. If you want any of the money that I've made today, Gregor, I can hand it off to you.
Hey, if it can help actually pay some debts here, you know what? You can keep it.
Besides, you'll be coming back pretty soon anyway.
Yeah. Don't even worry. I got a plan.
If you do come back, bring as much money as possible.
You'll have a gamble.
Why don't I get any hugs? We're always talking about how much money I have to go get.
I'm going to hug you. She hasn't let go yet. Okay, now. Okay. Pat, hug. Gregor.
There we go. Thank you.
There you go. No problem.
This does make me feel better.
Bosom in the cat and the.
You just see
put in the
Jane,
outfit.
arms out.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
This is crazy, dude.
No one else going to hug them? Yeah, sure. I can hug them again for all three of you if you would like.
It's awkward. I have to hold this flower in a particular way to not, have it grasp onto me or somebody else.
Oh, hey, cool flower. Crocodile starts reaching for it.
No.
Ah.
Jacqueline, go hug. Give it physical affection. At least to Gregor. You've been close inside his mind, outside his mind, inside his
I
mind.
apologize if I... No, I don't want to curse you with these hands. So instead, I will do this. They put their head on...
We saw each other naked, Jacqueline.
Ah. Jacqueline
It's
puts their
fine.
head on your chest.
Close enough. It's like she's like, I can't hug you. It's like we saw each other naked. I'm fine.
I have seen your tits, woman. It's cool.
I haven't directly touched you, though, have I?
Not
My
particularly.
God.
No.
I don't know what would happen if that happened.
Well, I mean, it can't be worse than the time that I exploded. So.
I'm not going to risk it. I already risked enough in this place, so just take this, okay?
He goes ahead and hugs her.
No, don't get cursed!
You hug them. As you hug Jacqueline, you do feel the scaly textures and the feathery textures on the back. You find that you touch the hands. You don't seem to get cursed.
So yeah, I haven't exploded. I'm not even cursed even more than I was before.
They kind of twitch their arms a bit, but then realizing nothing's happening, they do go for an actual hug.
Duh.
There we go.
It's a bit
Jacqueline, baby.
awkward, but you know. I'm glad I don't have to be scared of this.
Hey, they're not cursed or anything, baby. They're just fucked up, and you can live being fucked up.
As you guys hug, you guys see the door fly open behind where Gregor is standing. As it does, you guys see what appears to be a stone-like... Don't worry about this room. This room it's around whenever this isn't happening, but don't worry about it. You see what appears to be a stone-like archway inside. Very similar to the one that you guys saw in the first DARP. Anyway, you see a stone-like archway appear, and as it does, a swirling vortex appears inside. It wasn't there as soon as the door had opened, but it did seem to show itself after a bit. As Shova looks to it, start dragging people in. He looks over toward where Gregor and the others are. You got about a minute.
Oh,
Yep, all right. That's a cue.
I can't really
Got
tell.
you
I can't
guys.
really turn this thing on or off yet.
see you later. All three of you.
Yeah, it'll be before you even know it. We'll be back. I hope. Or it might be a week. We'll be back.
We'll be fine.
We'll do our
Keep
best.
going.
With different things still going on about here, the different ideas still going, potentially wanting to make your way to further places in the Black Forest, like toward Crocodilus's place, or trying to solve the problems over the Ancient Elf place. You do find that going back now and regrouping and finding a more permanent solution to this time thing might be the best option. The three of you head back, surrounded by all of these crazy gamblers and criminals of the Eclipse, definitely trusting that they're not going to do anything bad with you.
I can't do anything worse than what just happened to me. So whatever.
As you guys get dragged through, you guys watch as Gregor leaves. To your guys' perspective, a few days probably will pass. Whether you guys get your amounts you need to get out of debt here or not, most likely yes, except for maybe Jacqueline. But
She
at that
actually
point,
gets the worst that somehow.
but at that point, hopefully one of the others can aid you.
I mean, I could literally pay it off and be fine.
You
That's
keep
up to
saying
you.
that one of these
Gambling.
days.
That's up to you. But
I like to think Judgment is like, okay, let's just make you a part-time employee, Adria.
as you guys go about your times, waiting potentially for a Gregor to return, you're not sure if he will return from this entrance or a different entrance in the Black Forest. So some of you maybe make your way out to go look. Some of you maybe stay here to make him to see things. Those of you that left people outside, Endriel, especially with someone like Dancing Elf, you guys show them to whatever place they wish to make their way to, going over to the Ancient Forest or staying here. As everybody splits themselves around, waiting for Gregor potentially to return, Gregor, you step out into a very familiar place. The very modern, very bright, very loud visage of the pyramid. All around you, the cheers and woes of many people gambling about, doing their thing. And as you step out from where you are in the spirit world, looking back toward what appears to be a closet that you just stepped out from,
Nope, sure, whatever.
you find Shova put their hand back and sort of reach inward toward the portal. As he reaches in, he pulls out a card. In the brief bit of amount you get to see it, it looks as if it is a synchro card. He takes it in his hands, and in one quick motion, rips it in two. Upon ripping it in two, the portal behind you seems to disperse and dissipate, showing the closet behind it. He looks back towards you, and now we just have to fix it. Build it back a bit better. Remember, any word of Price or Lucifer, that's what I'm looking for. Welcome back.
Yeah, man. Sure thing. I don't have any way to like contact you, or just like whisper your name to the wind or something.
You'll be able to with this. He hands again this strange symbol to you with a stylized A. As he does, it seems to be a card. Upon handing it to you, if anyone gives you any trouble in the eclipse, show them this. And if you ever want to speak to me, place it on your dual disc there. Points to your dual thong.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I got it. I'll make sure I'll let you know if I found anything.
No late night conversations, though, all right?
Yeah, all right.
It was
Don't know where, but yeah, I'll keep that.
a joke.
Oh, all right.
Also cautionary. The last person I gave it to was Justin, and he keeps trying to speak to me for just anything.
Like, is he calling you at night for like what? He's gonna last for like sandwiches or something? What
I was just telling him the new recipe that I kept making, and he just doesn't enjoy it. He doesn't have any friends. Also, I definitely can walk if I wanted to. Just letting you know.
Oh, let us know when you manage to, man.
Yeah, I'm fine. As Shova looks to you, I can tell, Gregor, you're someone to keep an eye on. You don't come across someone with your kind of feeling often. You're special.
I mean, I guess it could be. I don't know. I just gotta go here.
Let me know in the future, all right?
Yeah, sure thing. Take care of your weird maintenance thing or whatever.
No problem. He starts walking away. Followed after him is Magni, who sort of gives you a look, like a kind of uncomfortable look, Gregor, like, how come you're talking to Shova, fucker? But like, he seems to give you like a bit of a weird look before he walks off again, followed by Justin, who just gives you a bit of a smile and rolls off. As this happens, you look over toward the exit of this place. You're wondering whether you really can just walk fucking out of here.
Well,
But-
I don't know, but my only chance is to leave or not leave, so I'll take the leaving part.
The three of you decide very quickly, let's just make a run for it. Let's just get the fuck out of here.
If we just walk really fast and just like grab your finger on your, yeah, they'll never know us. Just keep walking.
As you guys leave, I think upon leaving this place, we're going to be ending things there for the night. As Gregor, you step out of the threshold, many new cards in tow. Looking around, maybe you'll be able to find your pals. Who's to say? We'll have to see where they're at when we come back
I mean,
next time.
apparently they were whining and dining somewhere. I don't know. They were celebrating that I died.
That being said, I think we're gonna make ourselves away. Also, I'm pretty sure Otto would have been with you guys at this point.
That's why I put Otto next to
Good.
the
Otto walks out with you
Come on,
guys.
boy.
Otto obviously looking a bit different, not in the bunny outfit. Maybe in other ways, and I'll decide that later.
Yeah, Otto walks out with you guys, just like, oh man, this is interesting, guys. We're back
I
home.
wish Phantom had commissions on. I need to waste like $80 very quickly right now.
Otto walks out. Doesn't look like Otto. Looks like some weird woman with short orange hair. Who knows?
We'll see.
I
But
mean, you look like Otto to me. I don't know any other Ottos around here.
that's why you talk to Succubus Knight. You're like, hey, can you change me?
I mean, yeah, that's kind of the funny thought I had.
Hey, we can talk more about it later. But as you guys step out, we're gonna end the recording here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Says we enjoyed us. Until next time, like always, later days.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.